Last time on Adventures in Zin, the party decides to ultimately go and cleanse the third and final amber to eliminate the last boon from Strahd. Unfortunately, this would be the final test, as it will, for the party to see if they're ready to cleanse the land. And the creatures rising attacked the party in a series of waves. So we dealt with regular So the party dealt with regular minions in the first one, and they dealt with 2 giant trees in the second one. Everybody survives up until this point, right? Wrong. So, a shadow dragon for the final test rises from the darkness and attacks the party, downing Viridian and ultimately killing Daerma. But with quick thinking and working together as a team, we managed to get that thing. We managed to get it down to like the lowest HP, where Shaq lands the final blow and breaks the streak of lights, killing all the main character and the bad guys up until this point. But he ultimately gets the last kill.
Kicking butt.
Yeah.
It's a pretty difficult fight. The 3 Fanes of Barovia cleansed it, and Daerma's dead. Daerma died.
Yeah.
Daerma perished.
Shaq landed a kill.
Mm-hmm. The shadow dragon falls and slowly begins to dissolve as the sunlight begins to immerse around the area. The clouds are beginning to part. Viridian is hobbling over to Daerma, but it's too late. Daerma's dead. What do you guys do?
I think we're going to try and use the last boon of Adon to resurrect him. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't need to talk all the time.
I'm still screaming at the dragon that's melting because it was really frustrating for me.
And
if Daerma was alive, maybe
put you out.
Daerma was alive, maybe he could try to skin the dragon and get some scales. But does Alistair 2.0 shrink back down to size? Let's change this model here a little bit.
Oh man, big difference.
It's a massive difference.
So the resurrection challenge, to kind of refresh the rules. 3 members of the party can contribute to the ritual via contribution skill check. So you get to try to roleplay something in remembrance of Daerma. And then the DM determines the skill check DC. So what do you guys do? How do you guys do it?
I'm going to walk over to Alistair and open up my chest cavity and hand him a bottle and say, Guardian, everything is okay. Extends his arm.
I take the bottle. I'm assuming he's coming up to me.
Yeah, I think he meant to say toggle.
Yeah,
toggle. No, it's
take
called
the
a
bottle,
Guardian. Yeah.
and I just drink the whole thing all in one go.
Ooh, okay, let's see how good that tasted.
Probably tasted like shit, but we don't care.
Yes, it did.
Basically motor oil. Okay. Yep. Kind of sit down on the ground. Watching the, I'm assuming this shadow dragon is evaporating as such, is it? Or is it?
Let's have you make a D20 roll, a nature roll. If you roll high, the dragon is recoverable, and it could be skinned. and it would require a survival challenge to skin it.
My nature's pretty high. Funny enough, unless I rolled a 3.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make the DC on the skinning check challenging. I don't know if you guys want to try to resurrect Daerma before we skin the dragon.
We can prolong it. You can skin the dragon. Does it need to be done now?
It will require a survival roll. And it can be done with advantage if another person proficient in survival helps out. And so I'm assuming like Shaka or Larian can help out.
I'm proficient in survival as well. Actually, I've got expertise.
Toggle deep
I
from
can
the
I can help if need be.
It sounds like Toggle's going to make the roll to skin the dragon.
No. Can anyone help so I get advantage?
Yeah, you're going to roll with advantage. We're going to say
Okay.
the DC is 15, but it's going to take Toggle like to basically field dress the shadow dragon. It's going to take him like 30 minutes. So something might happen within the 30 minutes.
Should we try and get Daerma up at the same time? That takes about an hour, didn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think so.
Oh.
This doesn't.
Yeah, well, because since it's not an action, it's an hour-long ritual.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
I
why
think I remember it
falls
last time
under-
being an hour long.
What's the name of the spell again?
It's just Raise Dead. It's an hour long.
Oh, yeah. The duration is an hour to do it. So, yeah, to raise Daerma up, it's going to take an hour.
Yeah.
So what's the?
So maybe we should carry him somewhere else after we've skinned the dragon,
Yeah.
so we don't get jumped by Strahd.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You guys are talking
Maybe
about
safest.
maybe moving Daerma. The 3 Fanes reveal themselves. Jenny Greenteeth. Laura Stoneheart. Jenny Greenteeth from the shack outside of Vallaki. Laura Stoneheart from the swamp you guys rescued from Baba Lysaga. And the last one, Madame Eva. The fortune teller. The sun begins to part near the tree and surrounds and strikes light, similar to what happened on Yestra Hill. The clouds swirl above. The last boon of Strahd has been finally removed. As the women come from the faint fog and materialize, their appearance is changed or changes from old, haggard women to those of beautiful, younger, fey women. Madame Eva and the other 2 Fanes speak in unison as they kind of approach the group. Does anybody want to do anything or say anything?
Well, you're a load of fucking help, wouldn't you?
We cannot interfere with the will of the gods.
Can you help bring this one back? And I kind of point to Daerma.
Why don't you roll a persuasion roll?
Oh, for God's sake.
DC. The DC is high. To try to convince the Fanes. The last boon.
Oh,
Boon.
it's getting on the natural 20. It was like rolling around on the
Wiggling
natural
there,
20
Toggle.
for so long. Yeah.
The last boon of Strahd has been removed. The tree behind her sprouts with life as the last stone sinks deep beneath into the earth, deep into the roots of the tree.
So I take it that means we can kill him now.
Many have tried. But the darkness holds his immortality. No. He cannot be killed so easily by mortal ways. The way to destroy him, is to break his connection into the darkness.
So how do we break that connection?
Should we, sister, interfere with the gods? Make a persuasion roll.
Hmm. 17.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was saying I have -1.
Viridian has like a scar across his face, probably from the last war, right? Or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's not the most charming and handsome man. You, cleric, have been touched by the darkness as well. Its taint surrounds you.
I say, only the true gods can be free of taint. I am but a mortal man. All I can do is strive for perfection.
Wait, I don't have any taint on me, do I?
No, you do not.
Ah, good. Yeah, brilliant. I must be a god.
Well, I didn't say any dwarf.
Ah, true.
Jenny Greenteeth comes up to a person. We'll have everybody roll a d20, except for Alistair and Daerma.
Okay.
Because Daerma's dead, right?
I'm dead.
Daerma, roll a d20.
Daerma, roll a d20 as your corpse rolls a little bit.
I turn over.
She's able to poke the bits around and communicate with him in a weird way.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have Toggle ruling the highest, correct? Jenny Greenteeth comes up to Toggle. You can kind of tell it's her. Obviously, she was a much older woman when you met her, but now her clothes is like almost rustic, brown tone, skin painted. She's been completely changed. She takes off a ring of hers. The ring sparkles in the sunlight that surrounds the tree. This was given to me a long time ago. The other Fanes don't repeat them as the wind like rustles and blows their hair and some of their ornamentation. By a lover I had a long time ago.
Hey, do I remind you of him? Is that what it is?
No.
My corpse just goes.
Dwarves have jokes.
The jokes.
She did walk up to a barbarian dwarf that's currently not wearing a short shirt.
She's not wearing it. She's like, maybe she feels a connection to you because she's also, of the mountains and nature too. And she hands you the ring and says, maybe there is hope. After all.
There's always hope.
I was lost, but now I'm found. Because of you. You.
Because of us. As I turn and look at the rest of the group.
What do you guys do? What is Lice doing?
I'm just looking at Daerma. He's dead. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Hi.
Shit, they're younger now? What the hell? Like...
I look at the exchange between Jenny and Toggle, and I say,
some Lord of the Rings vibes here.
any help in the defeat of Strahd is very grateful, but I feel that time is against us here as we have now broken the last boon, and I think we need to start to make haste and try to find a safer spot to conduct the ritual to try to bring back Daerma.
Yes. They all look to the northeast. He is coming.
Well, I think that's for us a good time to go.
Shall I skin the dragon? Or should I just leave it?
Do we have time?
I don't know.
They look at Dwarma's dead body and they say, it is the will of the gods and fate. And they are walking away into the mists again.
Thanks for the ring. I'm sorry about the house.
Oh, God.
Toggle.
Yeah, I wanted to make a little joke about that, but I was like,
Damn
too much
shack.
joking. It's like you wouldn't be given that ring if you saw your house.
Have you gone back to your house
I was
yet?
going to say something, but I thought, probably not best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
What do
sure
you guys
we can chop off at least something slightly manageable from the dragon to try to take with us, or a couple pieces to may not be able to make some complete stuff, but maybe some minor things, and then have Alistair scoop up all of Daerma and take them on to the cart.
I tell you what, why don't the rest of you step down from the hill slightly? Keep an eye, and I'll stay here and do what I need to do. And if he turns up or anything turns up, I can be sneaky when I want to be. Maybe if the other... I've totally forgotten the new character name for...
Check. Oh, Alarian.
Alarian.
Yes.
Maybe if Alarian stays with me, because she's pretty handy with sneaking. Sound like a plan? Keep eyesight, so stay downhill, because we're on this great big fucking hill, aren't we?
So what's the plan, guys?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move down a little bit.
Are we setting up an ambush for Strahd or taking Daerma's body to a more safer location, maybe to resurrect them?
I think we're taking Daerma's body further away, but I'm gonna spend a few minutes and try and skin this.
Okay, how it works is I'll make a roll, and then every few minutes, like, Toggle, you remember how fast Strahd was. right?
Yeah, he took about an hour last time, so
Sure.
I figured I've got a little bit of time.
If Tog has help skinning, will it take a shorter amount of time?
Yeah, that's why I said hello.
We'll just make a roll, guys.
Oh, okay.
We'll make a survival roll, and if he rolls low, I'll basically give Toggle a heads up that it's taking him longer than usual.
My survival's pretty high.
Are we going to make a roll? Are we going to sit in here, kind of here, and have Alarian and Toggle skin the dragon?
Yep, I think
Yeah.
so. While the rest start moving down the hill slightly.
Okay, everybody else is
That's
going
it.
to pack it up. Are we going to burn down the old mill? Because you guys set it up as like a tinder box, remember that? Lice, you were there for that, right?
I don't remember that.
I don't
I
remember,
wasn't
but I
thinking
think you definitely
Oh,
should set it on fire.
You had an emergency, you left early. But
Yeah.
the old mill
Oh,
where
yeah.
the three night hags were at, you guys gathered a bunch of tinder basically and turned the whole mill into a giant tinder box.
Yeah, light it up.
Okay.
So then, yeah, we're going to be setting the mill on fire, gathering the horses, and
Is that a good idea, setting it on fire? It's more of a beacon than it already is.
well, I think the sunlight is already the greatest beacon of all.
Yeah, true. Maybe I think we're gone over there instead.
Yeah.
Just
So-
levitating.
So yeah, I would say setting on fire, prepping.
There
up
we go.
horses,
Good
getting
enough.
Daerma on the cart with Alistair, all that stuff to get ready to move the second. Tog and Alarian are done, or with however much progress they can make by the time we're ready.
Command received. Walk back up from where he told me to stand and stare at him. Come back up here and grab his body and head to the cart, which I'll just assume is over here. I can't move him.
Yeah, that's sure. We're kind of in theater of the mind mode right now.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to start skinning.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to
Do
skim
the
with
roll.
advantage. Here we go.
23.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm going to say, with the help of Alarian, who's an expert, ranger,
Woodsy.
kind of like yourself of the mountains, you both successfully skin the dragon. Basically, you have enough scales of the dragon to make it need to be forged by Smith, and I think the only one who knows smithing is Daerma, who's proficient in smith's tools. Obviously,
I am
you
as
need.
well.
Yeah, you would just need the forge and stuff like that, maybe back at Vallaki, but you could craft an item out of it, and it would be like scale mail.
Please revive me.
I'm going to say a half hour goes by. Everything's packed up. Are we burning down the mill
Oh yeah, you guys are burning down the mill. You guys forgot about
in that amount of time? Kind of toggle like signals from the hill, I'm assuming, and says he's
Yeah,
done.
gives a thumbs up.
We're packing up. We're trying to get out of here before Strahd shows up, essentially, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're heading out after, as soon as that.
Shaq, once you guys light the mill on fire.
We
Okay.
collect our horses by the mill. 'Cause they're
Where
still
are we
there.
going?
Yeah.
though?
Oh yeah, and the children too. So the children.
I think we need to go back to Vallaki to drop more, make a deposit at the orphanage again.
We got kids
No.
again.
Yeah.
Don't
Hello.
worry, I'm dead. So there's not much that needs to be.
Well,
done.
we got 10 days for you, so
Yeah,
We're just gonna let Daerma.
we got time.
We're not
It's gonna take a day to. It's gonna take about. I think it took us like 5 hours riding with the horses.
Random.
I think it's best we probably sleep before we do it. Sounds horrible, but...
Random question. Am I gonna stink?
No, he's
His
put,
body.
he's put Finny on you, isn't he?
So
Are
yeah.
you casting
I'll,
gentle repose, which is
I'll
I think
cast. I have one more spell slot. I'll go ahead and do gentle repose on him
okay.
See,
So Daerma's
to where
body.
he doesn't decay.
Okay. The stink of Daerma. But yeah, Daerma's a pretty clean guy, anyways. I think so. He doesn't stink too bad.
Oh.
We're just riding with him to
Okay.
Vallaki. Is that what's
Yep.
going on, guys?
Yep. I forgot we had kids.
Yeah.
The two kids, they come up to Toggle, freaking Myrtle, I think is the name of him. We saw the hill go dark.
There was a big beast there.
What happened to him? They pointed to Daerma.
The big beastie got him. Don't worry, the big beastie's dead now, so...
Did you kill it?
He did. Points to Shaq standing there eating a potato.
Shaq casts Pass Without Trace on everyone. So they can't. You guys can't be magically tracked. Right?
Yeah.
And you guys are kind of taking a detour. Like Alarian is saying, we better stay off the main path if we're heading back to Vallaki.
Yeah. We go a roundabout way. Take our time.
Yeah, now we got 10 days without him decomposing.
I'm gonna say it. Go ahead, bud.
I was gonna say, I'll say to the kids as well, did you see the sunlight? Because I don't know if anyone in this place, especially children, have seen sunlight before.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of that soon.
Okay.
It's nice. You'll like it. Makes you feel all warm inside.
In a good way.
We're heading.
Weren't they cooking them in the windmill?
Fuck's sake.
You guys ride west to Vallaki. In the horizon, a big smoke plume is billowing out from the old mill, which is now burning to the ground. You hear a large thunderous crash as the mill's top collapses in on itself. And you think about all the children that the witches must have burned and cooked into their meat pies. And this place is the place of desecration.
Oh wait, who ate the meat pie when we got there? Someone did.
Nobody did.
Someone has dream pastries though.
I don't know. I don't think anybody. I think someone tried to take one while they were talking with the witches, but
yeah, I think Shaq has a pastry.
I think Shaq took one. Shaq, of course, is hideous. You know, he throws it away. You know, on the way there.
It's terrible.
Okay, we're heading west. It's going to take probably about 6 hours travel to get there. Right now, it's 3:44.
I think we would stop for the night and then head in there in the morning.
We're going to stop in the wilderness?
Yeah, I think so. We haven't got Daerma's safety bubble, but we'll take watches.
So Alarian and you guys are just going to kind of set up camp? Why don't we make a survival roll with advantage again, Toggle, to see like how good of a place you can find. Like if there's fresh water nearby and stuff like that. Like a spring maybe or something like that.
Ooh, almost really good roll. But 21.
Still really good. Yeah, you guys find a nice place to camp for the night. What do you guys want to do? I'm going to move the time up to, let's say to, what time do you want it to be, guys? It was 3:45 when you left.
I think we would probably travel until it started getting too dark to travel. So I don't know what you said. It was towards winter season, so probably around 7, 8 o'clock.
Probably about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Travel.
We're gonna add 4 hours, right? So 7:45 p.m. Okay.
Yep.
I'll update.
That leaves us a couple of hours to travel in the morning.
Yep. So you guys are kind of a few hours outside of Vallaki, in the deep of the wood of Barovia. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I think
we need my 3 levels of exhaustion would like to take a sleep.
Yeah, I think there's a few of us that probably need uninterrupted, and if a couple of us can take extended watches, like I'll take one. Alistair, you can take an extended watch as well, can't
Would
you?
Alistair need to sleep?
I don't think so, since he's a Warforged.
I do not sleep, but I do require a period of
Inactivity?
You need 3 hours, didn't you, basically, to recover your hit dice?
Yes.
Bodied voice.
Oh man.
And then I think like everyone else, but Viridian would probably take normal watches. Was there anyone else that had high stacks of exhaustion?
I think Daerma did, but he's dead. So.
Oh, Dawn.
That one doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I got knocked down twice, and one of them I had a bad death saving roll, so that's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you make sure you get your 6 hours. So,
could I use medicine on myself to remove a thing of exhaustion?
Sure. We'll allow it.
Cool.
and we got someone else that's proficient in medicine.
I think
We had 2
Shaq.
people.
Shaq or
Jack
Larry.
is, yeah.
We can also have Shaq do it for someone else if we need to, and they can just roll it with his modifier.
I think Shaq would have done it for Viridian.
Okay.
I think it is probably how it would RP.
What do you guys want to do?
Set up camp for the night. Try and stay hidden. Off the road, not on the road. Like off into the woods. Get the kids and Viridian situated in the middle, and then we'll probably take watches. I would say, I don't know, Lice and Lyrium first watch. And then, like, Alistair by himself second watch. And then me and Shaq last watch.
I think I can stay up for 2 watches.
I don't think you should. Well, I don't think you should if you can help it.
Okay.
Maybe if anyone, it would be Alistair, so you would take, like, first and second. So there was, like, 2 people on every watch. Or...
Yeah, I can take first and second.
Who's on first watch?
Because I think I only need, what, like 3 hours of meditation? Or is it 6 hours?
4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
So Viridian moves a stack of exhaustion, but he can't do any watch or anything like that for the night.
No, he's not.
Viridian, are
No.
you going to try to use your raised dead on Daerma? Are we doing this ritual before we go to bed, guys, or what?
They're sleeping first.
I mean, will my state inhibit us in any way of doing it? Or
Yeah,
anyone
but
else
you need
will
to
be?
have...
It will.
It gives you disadvantage on the skill check roll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then,
You need to get
yeah,
rid
I'll
of those
definitely.
stacks.
Yeah, I'll definitely. We'll do it after.
Well, you have 3
wait.
stacks, so now you're going to be down to 1, so you'd still have disadvantage on the roll.
Yeah, we're going to sleep again. Dwarma's got 10 days, isn't he? Well, raised dead
Yeah.
is just any amount of time, isn't it?
No, it's also it has a time limit too, but the gentle repose is able to like put him in a stasis for 10 days. So he's not. There's nothing negative happening to him.
I'm not decomposing anytime
Yeah.
soon.
Toggle's
I
thinking
think we
about his
want-
time in Jenny Greenteeth's shack and thinking that he has all the time in the world. Then suddenly he remembers the wedding invitation from Strahd.
Yeah, 5 days. What I'm thinking is we're going to travel to Vinny after we drop the kid off, basically. Rest one more night in an inn, and then go straight away, was my plan.
Yeah, go to the coffin makers.
Yep. With hopefully with Daerma up.
Is everybody in agreement to
I
this
can't.
plan?
I can't
I mean, it doesn't
remember.
sound like a bad plan.
Did we have like stacks of exhaustion on? No, we never resed Marcus. It failed, didn't it?
No,
mind.
yeah.
Yeah, it failed. Never mind. It failed. So we don't know if Daerma is going to have stacks of exhaustion when he gets back up.
He will.
Oh.
I'm assuming it's gonna be more than 1, right?
I think you have... How many times did you drop in the fight? Just once?
Yeah, he only
once.
dropped the one time.
Yeah, we'll say he has 2 stacks when he comes out.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Damn it. Just kidding.
Well, because he dropped, and 2 because he's been dead.
I don't know how you want to do it then.
He has 2 stacks.
I'll
think
take
it-
the 2 stacks.
I think it comes down to success rates with your rolls, Brilliant. We could try it tonight with you having disadvantage, or...
Well, I don't remember if I did any of the rolls because I was the one initiating the ceremony, and so it was everyone else's roll, right?
It was only when, because we gave something, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because looking at it, let's see here.
A problem
Rituals
is
initiated. 3 people provide a offering, and then the fates decide.
Yeah, so I'm just the one that's starting it, and then the 3 members that are contributing will be the ones that roll.
We can do it tonight then before we go to bed. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it does make the most sense since I'm just channeling the power of...
Yeah, if you're not having a roll with disadvantage, then it don't matter, does it?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. The problem is, I'm not 100% sure what everyone would give. Like for the Marcus Finn, it was kind of obvious, but for Daerma, it's a bit more subtle.
Let's see. Well, Daerma was always one for keeping records, so I'm assuming he kept some for himself so someone could write a little bit about his adventures and maybe some of the outcome of the adventures.
Oh, that would have to be someone that can write like Ice. Probably not me. It would just be a finger painting if I'd done it.
Are we doing the ritual?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we sure?
Yep.
Who are the 3 people doing the ritual? So, Beridian can just cast a spell. He doesn't have to be directly involved with it, but 3 players make rolls to help try to lower the DC of the Resurrection Challenge. Do you guys understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So even though Beridian is casting the spell, other players can help to try to reconnect Daerma's spirit back.
Yep. And I'm going to do something I hit. I'm going to try and help bring Daerma back. I'm only considering this because I got Alistair now that can make me drink. I have my little flask that has my whiskey in that I've been sipping tiny bits at a time. That I've shared a tiny bit with Daerma. He's the only person I've shared with. So I will place the flask down and say a wee prayer to the gods to give us Daerma back. I didn't hear you if you said something.
How do you say the prayer?
I know he's really annoying, and sometimes he lies and says shit. But we kind of need him to make the world a better place, and we would very much like him back. I take a little sip of the whiskey and then put it on Daerma's chest.
Yeah, Daerma was like a brewer, right?
Yeah. Plus, he's the only person I've shared whiskey with, so...
Exactly.
Yep.
What type of role do you want to do, Toggle? To think that represents this?
I have no idea.
I mean, you're saying a prayer to what god?
Just to the gods in general. I'm not particularly a independent religious person. I think just whoever's listening.
Make a religion check as your role.
That's probably not the best special.
Oh, Daerma, are we off to a bad start?
Ooh,
11.
Is that a pass?
Take what roll we can get.
Let's see.
I don't know.
All right, let me bring it back up.
We'll say that it's a pass, because you have bonded with Daerma quite a bit over the adventure, drinking and sharing wine and whiskey. We'll say the DC's 10.
It is 10.
Who's up next?
I'll go.
Life steps
I got
forward.
a little I got a little book of handwritten stuff in Elvish. And it's like a cute little pocketbook, you know, that kind of size. So I'm gonna give it to him, so he knows where he comes from.
And you kind of remember how when Marcus died, Daerma put the book onto Marcus's body about all the journals and the annals of Marcus. And the last page you write the same thing to try to bring him back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the last page you say, and then he came back to life.
Mm-hmm.
And you place it onto Daerma's cold body. His eyes shut. What type of check are we trying to do here, Lysandris?
I was thinking history, just because it's like Elvish history songs for his history and everything.
Daerma being a blade singer. Yeah.
21.
So it reduces the DC by another 3. So we're down from a DC 10 to down to DC 6. Who's doing the last one?
I think it's literally only me left, so...
Welcome to the night where our adventures have been abandoned as
oh no, can
Alarian and Druid or
Shaq?
Alarian and Shaq are off gathering firewood. What does Alistair do?
So Alistair approaches Daerma and says, "You are like an animal. Here, have a potion." And he pours the potion of animal friendship on top of him. He's like, "This will be helpful. I have a soul."
What type of roll do you want to do?
Nature?
Sure, okay.
I
Where
mean,
did you get a potion of animal friendship?
Actually, no, it's animal handling.
Animal
Oh,
handling.
okay. I was like, what?
There
That's
we
what
go.
I was gonna
Animal
say.
handling.
Oh, and I gotta delete my animal friendship potion. This is a real fucking shame. Alright. Yes! Got it!
Get up, Daerma! Get the fuck up!
I make the final roll. Daerma, do you want me or you to do it?
Don't let him do it.
Don't let him do
Let
it.
him do it.
All it means is, so you have 3 successful checks that reduce it down to DC 1. So if you roll a natural 1, Daerma's spirit is lost.
Make sure we can see it.
Roll a D20, Daerma.
Okay. Good. Oh yeah!
Okay.
I didn't see you roll.
No,
I don't see the roll either.
God.
What'd you roll?
Okay.
Was it a 2?
I rolled a 12.
Oh,
Okay.
I
I'll
think you.
re-roll it again, just for the sake
I
of
don't
it.
know.
I didn't
mean,
see
we
it in the
can't see it.
combat log.
I was going to say, I think you should do it so everyone can see in the combat log.
Oh,
Oh,
I see it now.
Oh,
yes,
oh.
15.
Oh, right next to a 1. Twist on the
Oh.
I would have pissed my pants if you rolled it wrong.
I would have laughed.
The curse of the game, for sure.
At least I got my whiskey back after that.
I know. You can take it back.
Like my gold that I got from Marcus failing.
So, as each person put the token on Daerma's body, basically the light around him goes brighter and brighter. And once it was all done, I basically say, though we have failed you in life, let us help you in death and to bring you back and become the light that we need you to be in this dark world. Rise, Daerma, rise.
Daerma, what happens?
So, as the light begins to surround Daerma, you just see him like, you see his eyes open. You see his eyes open, and you know the light envelops. The light envelops Daerma and gives him life, and he's just like,
And you take
just,
a
like, takes that.
you take a
that-
giant you take a giant breath of air as you come to, but the horror of something else as your memory and spirit is drawn away. You felt your spirit being pulled to one place you thought you'd never go to. The temple. And the horror of your spirit being trapped here in Barovia for eternity. You now have a dark gift. You see Daerma's skin turn. Daerma has to make a con save, DC 20, to avoid getting the dark gift. As you see, since he was killed by the shadow dragon, something happens to his body.
You said DC 20?
You passed it.
22.
22.
So you see Daerma's skin begin to form like scales. He lets out a scream, and it resists. But the problem is... there's another problem, of course. Viridian has used the last raised dead. And as you say that, Viridian, you collapse with all your energy. You already being like very exhausted except from yourself. A strange hunger comes over you. Your body, your stomach begins to rumble. And you can't, you think about the graveyard. And you have to go there sometime soon.
Interesting. So,
Welcome back, my animal friend. I just grab him and I pick him up and like put him on his feet.
oh, thank you, Alistair. And then I just like, I don't know if he's into hugs, but I just hug Alistair, like really tightly.
Just like this.
Alistair's body is like cold and metallic. Your body, you feel just exhausted. You come back from the brink of death.
Your grapple technique is confusing to me.
Just think of it as a good thing if it's soft. And he looks to I guess he goes over to Lice, or he goes over to Lice next, and he hugs her too, and he's like, thank you. You know, he's like on the verge of tears, like, it's like, thank you so much for bringing me back.
Well, I promised you gotta come back to the Elvish, place. You gotta come.
Is his grapple soft?
I'm gonna just not answer that.
Just ignore him.
I'm gonna be like, what? What?
And then he goes back to and then he goes to Tog.
I go, no hugs. No hugs. You can thank me in whiskey. Mine's all gone now. Anyway, you do the same for me. So.
And he's just overwhelmed with joy, and because he's seen what the afterlife does, and he's just like, he's stuck there, and then he just gets pulled back, and he's just grateful for the second chance of life. And he goes back, he turns around, and he sees Viridian like collapsed on the floor, and he just rushes over to him and like, hey, you all right?
And all that he hears is just an extremely loud snore.
And then he just like, he collapses on the floor, and he just like has this sigh of relief.
I turn back to the rest of the group and I go, well, our initial plan for watches then.
Yeah.
And let Daerma rest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one with medicine, so.
Shaq has medicine.
Jack,
I just looked at his sheet. He's not proficient in it. Because I was going to
We 100% had 2 people that were. I'm sure we did.
What about Ilarion?
Was Irina one
Was it
proficient?
Irina?
I think it was Irina because Ilarion's not. So yeah, that.
Yeah.
The only one then is Viridian then with medicine. And you have to, and I think you should have a healer's kit as well to do it.
Be right back.
Because you're like basically bandaging up the person to try to aid them in overcoming the other exhaustion stack. Cool. So I think the healer's kits have charges associated to them. Do you have one, Viridian?
Yeah, I have one. So
it just requires one charge.
Yeah.
Yep, just one charge. Why don't so you already rolled on the medicine check, so now you're down to 1 stack.
I'm down to 2 stacks before sleeping.
Exactly.
No.
Well, you have to complete the whole rest cycle with the medicine thing uninterrupted.
Gotcha.
I'm going to roll a d20 to see if Strahd finds you.
Oh no.
Damn it.
After cleansing the last boon, Strahd searches high and low in the area, but having cast Pass Without Trace, there's no tracks. There's no way to find you. And obviously Strahd is a little preoccupied as well. The night is somewhat uneventful. Who's up for first watch?
That would be Ilarion and I.
Why don't you roll a perception roll?
Oh god.
Advantage, because Ilarion's helping you.
No, 23.
It's rolled even with dark vision. The perception check is at disadvantage because it's at night. Right? It's considered a low light condition. But
then wouldn't she have advantage if Ilarion was helping her?
But if Ilarion had advantage, it was...
it can't
cancels out, so it's just a straight roll.
Just
so
trying
it's just 23.
Just trying to help you guys on the rules on dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
This is kind of what Solovich Woods looks like.
Oh, I hate that you have a map ready for it.
And I kind of turned it a little dark just to try to give you guys an idea. Obviously, we don't have to put up the characters and stuff, but you should be able to see the map, right? Pretty cool, huh?
So eerie. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Just to kind of give you a feel of what the woods and where you're camping at is. I can't roleplay Ilarion's character. Obviously, we would roleplay a little bit more. I just don't want to put words in her character's mouth. Who's up on second watch?
Fine. It was Alistair by himself.
Oh, Alistair by himself? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll roll for Alistair. Rolls a 2. I don't know what his perception is.
I can tell you.
Who's on third watch?
It was Alistair again.
His perception is +5. Third watch is me and Shaq.
Okay. Why don't you roll perception check with advantage toggle?
Just be flat on it, because I get disadvantage.
Yep.
Who's typing this so loud?
Sorry.
Lice is going ham over there. She's writing her
A
novel.
mechanical key. I got a new
warrior.
mechanical keyboard. Still haven't used with it.
Nice.
19.
All right, so I'll roleplay Shaq a little bit with Toggle here. Toggle, are you sure we should be waiting around all this time? We just left
no.
Irina in Ravenloft.
We've gone as fast as we can, and we need a rest because I don't know about you, but Viridian is very, very hurt. Daerma was dead. I'm, you could say, a little busted up and a little annoyed that I couldn't hit that fucking dragon. Plus, I just couldn't get near it. It was just a wee bit scary for me.
Why were you so scared there, Toggle?
I don't know. I don't like heights and it was flying, maybe. I don't know.
I've never seen you so scared in my time with you here.
Yep. Well, I don't know. It just gave me the creeps. It was just from the shadows. It just reminded me of something way back when. My people talked about the shadows a lot. I don't know. Childhood. I don't know. It was scary. I don't know. I was scared. Fear's irrational, Shaq. You know that.
What do you think we should do tomorrow?
We're going to the village. We're going to drop the kids off. And then we're going to prepare to take the portal from the coffin maker shop that... my memory's not so good, Shaq. Can you remember the password that that traveller guy told us was to get back to Ravenloft?
I think... So did someone write it down?
Oh.
I'll have to look back at the videos.
I think I did.
He tells you the name.
Good.
That's all that matters. All that matters.
Oh, yeah. That's great, Shaq. Thanks. I'm glad someone remembered that.
Because
it was good Finn. Yeah.
Aragorn told us, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
glad he was our friend.
Yeah. Just a head up, Shaq. Maybe that spear of yours that you found off of your floaty dead guy, man. You should probably use it a bit more.
The chosen spear?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I probably should.
It doesn't matter if you hurt the bad guy, Shaq. It really doesn't.
It's just kind of creepy, you know, always dripping blood.
Yep. It is. But hopefully it'll make the world a better place once they've gone. Just think back to what made you angry. Them werewolves that didn't have a say. And they all got killed. And that was because of Strahd. Not because of us. Not because we were late. It was because of Strahd. And take that anger, Shaq, and use it. And use your strength that you've got. And use that to kill Strahd.
I will. Thank you, Todd. Shaq will have advantage on the roll in the future when he comes back. As Toggle inspires Shaq. I also linked the ring in there for our the ring that she gave the party. Jenny Greenteeth. It is the ring of the forgotten. Let me take a look here.
Ring of Lost Lover.
The Ring of the Lost Lover. I don't have it in D&D Beyond quite yet. Of course, you could always homebrew it and add it yourself. But how it works is basically a Ring of Protection +1. Or just a Ring of Protection, so it gives you +1 to AC +1 to AC and all saving throws. Magical AC stacks. So it can stack onto anybody's AC. Plus, it is similar to like the Lucky feat in a way that it gives you advantage to any attack, ability, or saving throw with advantage. You must declare it in advance before the roll. It has 3 charges that reset daily. An old ring from Jenny Greenteeth that she had from a long life as she was an old woman changed by the mists of Barovia. Now that all 3 boons of Strahd have been removed, she is now restored to her true form, a fey creature. One of the Fanes of Barovia. We wake up in the morning Or unless, what do you want to say, Talk?
I was going to say, what's Alistair's AC? Do we know? Why he's not here?
He's not here. He's doing something. But you guys can decide on to give it to someone or whatever.
Whoever's
He is
squishiest, I'd say.
It wants to be someone that wants advantage in range attack, in any attack roll. So it's good for me because of the rogue stuff. But on the other side, I'm probably going to be reckless most of the time. So I have advantage anyway.
He has an AC of 18.
He has 18.
Yeah.
I have 18 as well, so it's kind of like me. It might be handy on Illyrian, so she can do it and get a sneak attack for her range attacks if she's attacking something that's not in range of someone else, so she can shoot stuff and still get a sneak attack. Does she have? I don't know how Gloomstalker works. Can she do 2 attacks yet with her bonus action rather than hiding?
On her first round, she gets 2 attacks.
First round. Okay. I know the only reason being is because rogues can get 2 attacks for bonus action. So, but it kind of cancels out because you can't get sneak attack unless you hide. So it was always a bit of a weird one. That Rin that gives her advantage will give her a sneak attack, so that's pretty cool for her.
What do you guys want to do? We're waking up in the morning. Shaq is already cooking some potatoes and food. Is Beridian going to cast the create food and water ability?
So I had a long rest now.
Yes, everybody goes through a long rest. The night is pretty uneventful. You guys find a safe spot to kind of rest. The kids are obviously with you too. They're kind of hungry. And Beridian, you're really hungry too.
When my hit dice reset, I'm just going to use them straight away.
Your hit dice reset.
Yeah, I'll get food and water for everybody, including the kids.
So we're going to cast a spell, create food and water?
Yeah.
Oh.
No?
Shit.
So we don't have to use the rations, right?
Yeah. Well, if it's a cantrip for him, and he doesn't have to use a spell slot.
He has to use a spell slot.
I have to use a spell slot.
Nah, then we use rations. I've got plenty of rations.
Okay.
Dwarma is healing himself up too. Let's kind of go through the line.
I'm also healing up.
Lice has no stacks of exhaustion. Beridian has 1 stack. Tog has 0. I think Alistair has 1 or 0 now.
0.
Dwarma,
0.
how many do you have?
He'll have 1.
You should have 1 now.
He'll have 1 now. He had 2, and then he would have full rested down to 1.
Dwarma has 1 now. So,
can we retcon that I would have used the rest of my hit dice before I went asleep as well?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Good. So I had 3d12 and...
Well, we've nerfed long rests, so like sleeping out in the wilderness. Now, if you guys sleep in town, one thing we didn't kind of do, if you sleep in town, that's considered to be like a full rest, plus you might get temp HP. So it's something to think about too.
I'm still short, so I'm going to use some of my reset hit dice.
Nice.
Wow, that's terrible.
The curse of the DM is upon you, Beridian.
It's passed three times now. That's terrible.
And I'm at max.
We're 2 hours away from Vallaki by traveling sort of on a mild way to there. Looks like Alistair's coming back. Someone want to ask Alistair something?
That ring we got, Neil, was a +1. It's +1 to AC permanently, and you also get 3 uses per day where you can get advantage on attack rolls. You have to declare it before you make the attack roll. So it's either going to be me, you, or Illyrian, I think. That gets it.
Ring of the Lost Lover?
It's really nice. The AC bonus in its own right is pretty good for you. There's someone that's going to be taking a lot of hits. The ability that's on it is really good for Illyrian, so she permanently gets sneak attack.
Then give it to her.
I don't know if she... It depends. But I don't know how she does her sneak attack. Because, like, I don't understand how Gloomstalker works, really. I'll be honest, so...
Laren, like, wants to take it, sure. Yeah, Laren is like, sure.
Because they can hide really well. Because they basically get invisibility, so it's kind of...
No, give it to her.
Give it to her? Yeah,
Sure.
okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I used up all my hit dice. I'm still bloodied. I'm so mad.
A dwarf giving up jewelry. This is a first.
I would take it, but you can use it, and at the end of the day, this is all about killing Strahd. I can have it after you're done with it.
I agree. If she wants to. I don't want to put words in her mouth.
No, she's agreed to give it to me. It's 10,000 gold. It's coming back to me afterwards.
It's right now 7:21 in the morning in Barovia. And Daerma's camera has returned. Nice. Daerma, are you there? Daerma, are you there? Technical difficulty.
I think we're heading into Vallaki, dropping the kids off at the pool. Sorry.
Real quick, the St. Andrews has a graveyard, right?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
So I guess since we're talking about this, because you said I want to go to the graveyard, right?
Your belly aches. You've had like a full meal, but something is wrong.
Okay, so I want to go to the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll say yeah. When we get there, I'll need to make another stop at St. Andrews while you guys take him to the orphanage.
Yep, sure. Maybe that priest can heal you a bit more. Maybe he's got better now you told him what to do.
Yes, hopefully.
So we're going to Vallaki, guys, right?
Yeah.
Anybody want to do anything before we go to Vallaki?
I've just seen Sank on that rim. That might change my mind whether or not she's getting it. It has +1 to all saving throws. So if I get it, then I can actually pass charm effects.
I think maybe you should just hold on to it for now.
Maybe you should hold on to it.
And Laren goes, no. Finders keepers. She can decide later if she wants to give it to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, the +1 AC to her is pretty useless.
It's like a ring of protection plus lucky, right?
Yeah, it's just the advantage on attacks, which is good for her. Because she gets sneak attack every time.
Are we doing anything before we head to Vallaki?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, welcome.
We're walking up to Vallaki. Okay. Sorry.
When we get to Vallaki, I'm going to get everyone to put their weapons in the bag of holding.
Good call.
Before we even get to the gate.
Tieflings with us, so everyone should be able to get in.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to Vallaki. Okay, you guys are approaching the gates. We've already been here before. You know what it looks like. The mist. You guys have cleansed the final boon from Strahd, but it's still cloudy out. Something's still wrong, Toggle. I don't know. Maybe something those Fanes were saying.
He said, we got to sever the darkness. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Well, if you book smart people don't know what it means, I'm not going to know.
Why doesn't Toggle make a nature check?
Oh, it was almost really good. 16.
I mean, there's something wrong, right? Like, you guys have cleansed all 3 boons from Strahd now. But, Strahd can't control the weather like he used to, right? That was one of the boons. But it's still cloudy out. The sun is still blotted out. So, him and his vampires could still try to come out at night. Or even during the day. And not be affected by the sunlight. So something of greater power is still in play.
We didn't get anything from the women saying anything by saying just the darkness was still tethered to him. We need to separate him from the darkness. Would we know? Nah, I'm not getting there. Toggle wouldn't know. So, he wouldn't
You guys
say
were going up to the gate with all the horses.
Yep.
Daerma, are you okay, buddy? You're kind of disconnected and connecting a lot. We going up to... You okay, Daerma? I don't know. I think Daerma's having some technical difficulties. We're going up to the gate, guys.
Camera looks like it's working though.
Yeah, I mean, his camera's there. You guys go up to the gate, and... My lord, you've returned.
Yep, we got more children.
Now, this is a different guard than the one that was on the west side. This is a different looking guard, but you guys left eastward, so he kind of still knows who you are, right?
Yep. Yep, we got some children to drop off at the orphanage, and my priest friend needs to go to the church again. He needs to pray, you know them priestly types.
Indeed. Pray.
So, I thought I saw you... He's going to make a roll. And basically, he remembers you leaving the city with weapons, and now, like, you're all you guys are unarmed, right? So I'll just roll a d20. He's like, well, I thought I saw you leaving, right?
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
weapons?
Oh, yeah, weapons. Yeah, we left them with a friend outside of town. We know you don't like weapons in town, so we didn't bring them with us.
Got it working there, Daerma?
Yes.
Well, he kind of approaches you. He's like, 30 gold. He wants a bribe.
I'll give you 10 gold because we don't have the weapons on you, but I'll give you 10.
Not so loud.
Well, 10 will do then. Yeah.
You have to make.
And I hand him 10.
You hand him 10, but you have to make a persuasion roll to see if he's convinced with just 10 gold. He's like, I have to pay off all the guards around here too, though.
Well, mine, I got in that one, so he's not happy.
I think 10 will be fine.
Do you want to make an intimidation roll, Lice?
Not really intimidation, more of just like 10 will be fine. And like persuading him. Yeah.
We'll make one last persuasion roll with the guard to see if we can persuade the guard that 10 is enough.
I'm pretty skimp.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Well, the lady's charms are with you today, dwarf. And he lets you in. So all your weapons
I
are in the
turn
bag
to the
of
others and I go, I need 2 gold. Anyone got 2 gold?
I'm just gonna hand you my purse. Just take my coin purse. I don't want it.
Okay.
Is that
I'll
enough?
pocket it.
You guys pass through the
Is
gates.
2,000 enough?
You don't get any of that back, you know that, don't you?
I don't need it. Listen, I got a castle back home. I'm good.
I got a castle. What a flex.
Wait, how much gold was it? Entirely.
What that I just gave you? 2,000 and we gave him 10, so 2,036 gold.
I'm adding that to me now.
So you guys pass through the gates to the other side. Lice hands toggle a ton of gold as you get to stick it into the bag of holding toggle, right?
Yep, it's going in the bag of holding. With all our weapons.
It begins to start to rain a little bit.
I was
As
like,
we
everyone
get-
looks at the bag of holding. I was like, holy shit, you have one.
Yep. You were there. You wanted it, but you couldn't have it. I want it fair and square, Daerma.
At
So-
least you have it.
At least we have one.
At least we have one.
Put it this way, it was either a really fancy axe or this.
Well, now we can
You
go back to the
made
temple
the
and get the
right
rest of them,
choice,
right?
my friend.
That's what everyone keeps telling me, but it's this magical bullshit. I would have really had a fancy axe. But it's actually pretty handy because you can put a lot in there.
What did I tell you?
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
2,000
he just,
gold.
He just like slaps him on the back and say, "What did I tell you?
Yeah,
You
that's true.
saved me during school."
I think next time, maybe instead of just putting the weapons in there, the rest of you can get in the bag and I'll just carry you in. Maybe it'll save.
How are you gonna persuade him next time then, Dog?
I'm still waiting for him to pull a horse out of that bag. I'm still waiting.
You can make it happen. You
I'm
know?
fairly certain if anything living goes in it, they die.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. So,
I think Alistair probably could go in it.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't need to breathe.
So I'm like, all right, so you guys are going to the orphanage. I'll meet you guys back at the town square. I have to stop by St. Andrew's for something.
Are we meeting at the square or at the inn? Or last time we were at the square, Lyria and me got a bit jumpy trying to save children.
Well, what would be a better
Or do you
spot
want
is
me?
the
Do you want us
marketplace
to
there?
come back to the church once we're done? We won't be long.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
Help me get my familiar back.
Does Dwarma want to go to the smithy with the scales?
Oh, Daerma, we got these scales. You wouldn't know because you were dead at the time, but I pull them out the bag of holding and show him. Can you do something with them?
Oh my, by Merlin's beard. These are dragon scales.
Oh yeah, we did fight a dragon and it killed you, and then we killed it.
Oh. Yeah. And just like, he has Vietnam flashbacks of the entire incident.
Well,
Dwarma
then, I
has
guess I'll meet you guys
PSD.
at the Smith.
Yeah. Right. Dragon, you want me to get this, fixed into scale armor for you? Got it. I'm gonna run over there.
Hey, I don't like wearing armor. You can have it.
Don't
As he
like
goes
wearing
running off.
armor.
Dwarma runs off to the smith.
I guess.
I'll go with him to make sure he doesn't get lost.
Yeah, that's
As,
probably a good idea.
Lice tries to run off.
We'll meet back at the Smith.
As Lice tries to run off, the guard kind of catches up to Lice that was talking to her. Oh, my lady. I forgot to give you this. The burgomaster's orders.
Oh?
There's a celebration tonight, and apparently Strahd is getting married. And the mists
that-
are going to finally be
right.
lifted after all these centuries. We're throwing a grand celebration.
Will there be drink?
Of course! Well, at least I think so.
Well, we know there's not going to
think
be any
so?
wine.
I think
I'm actually-
I think people are finally uncorking all the hoards of booze they had. So maybe there'll be some with the mist lifting, the wine will be able to be regrown again.
Yes, that would be good.
But thank you, my lady. And he walks back to his post.
Do I hear any of this?
Of course.
It's kind of query. I like it.
I'm all of a
Like,
sudden
wait.
really fucking annoyed that Strahd is going to get the credit after we kill him for lifting the mists. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Strahd's going to be the hero of his own demise.
Yep.
So where's everybody else going? So Lice runs after Dwarma to the smithy, and then
Bridian's going by himself, and the rest of us are going to drop the kids off and then meet Bridian back at the church.
okay, we're all rendezvousing back at the church. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go with the main group, right? We're going to the orphanage first, you said?
Yep.
Okay, you guys go to the orphanage. Are we just dropping the kids off? Is that
We are literally dropping the kids off. We turn up. We got more for you.
The lady says,
I've here. and I donate.
To this old lady. You like look through, you see all the kids in the back eating gruel that you dropped off before.
I donate 50 gold, and I say, make sure it goes to their food this time. 50 gold is a lot, lady, and you know it is.
A donation is much appreciated.
Now look after him.
Then she smiles with her.
You try to deal with 50 little rugrats every day. See if that's worse than fighting these dragons you're talking about. And she shuts the door.
Wait, you forgot to punch our card.
Brilliant, I love it.
Don't we get a free one soon?
Yeah.
Buy, deliver 10 kids, get one free. Okay, so Alistair was with them. So let's go to the smithy shop. As you're approaching the smithy shop in sort of near the town square, you pass by a few other like buildings and things like that, like a toy shop, a paper shop, a printing place, a book place, I think that's what it's called. I'm trying to zoom in here, the map, so I can tell you what else is here.
Oh, the ink. Daerma, the ink.
A supply shop, which is like a general store, and you're going to go to Thimdul's Armaments. What do you want to do? You want to go to the ink store first, as Lysa's bringing this up?
No, I thought I had some ink on me from before, but I can't find it in my inventory. I don't know if it was in the original one. So let me see real quick, Daerma, if we need to go there. Let's go to the smith shop first. I'll figure this out.
All right.
Gonna go to the smith shop first?
Yes.
Okay. The smith shop is a little unusual. The fires of the kiln as you're approaching it, Daerma, are not lit. And a guard stands on post. The rain around the shop patters onto the street as as the hoofbeats of travelers go to and fro.
So I approach this,
okay.
and I approach the shop, and it says, "Why is this? Good afternoon, or good morning."
Good afternoon, my lord.
Why is the smithy closed?
By order of the burgomaster, of course.
He was jabbed last time.
The smithy is closed. The current smithy is in the Reformation Center being reformed. He should be released soon.
Why is he being reformed?
He was... First of all, he is not Barovian, so he does not know our ways, but he has been here for some time. But he spoke up against being happy, of course. And may I ask, why aren't you smiling? And he takes a d20 roll. If I roll high, he judges you and says you're not smiling enough. Unhappiness is not welcome, based on the Burgomaster's orders. I suggest you begin to smile more. Yes.
I'm always happy, though. I mean, I may not always show it, but I'm actually always happy. Right
The
now.
smithy is closed. Have you received this pamphlet yet? He pulls out like a pamphlet. The Strahd celebration tonight, based on Irina's wedding.
I'm gonna pull mine out of my pocket. Reverse. I got it. See?
So you will be attending, my lady?
I have it.
This is me.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be attending. Will you?
Yes, it should be in the near St. Andrew's Church.
Oh, lovely.
It'll start in the town square and then travel there for the final feast.
Do you know what we're having for the final feast?
I do not, but I'm sure wild boar and wines and spirits will be on the menu.
Ooh, that
Sounds
like
lovely.
Apparently Strahd has finally found happiness, thank God.
I know.
And then-
Once he's happy, the mist will be gone. Right?
Thank Colneus himself.
Exactly. I wanted to ask the smithy if I could use his forge for a bit.
Absolutely not.
It's a gift for Strahd.
You
and
know
his lovely
Strahd?
new bride.
Make a deception roll.
Motherfucker. Shit.
I hit
9.
Lying to a god is an offense.
No. See, in where I come from, giving gifts.
Turn around. You're under arrest.
Why is he under arrest?
He lied
He
to a
said
god.
nothing wrong.
He doesn't know Strahd.
Do you
I
know
don't have to
Strahd?
know him.
No, I do not. No, I do not care.
But would you give him a gift on his wedding day?
He handcuffs Daerma as Daerma turns around. Daerma is now considered restrained. He looks over to you. He's like, he gives you like a look.
I'm
A
so
familiar
sorry.
look. What do you do, Lice?
Oh, a kind of familiar look.
Yeah. what is
We
that?
might have a problem here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He like holds out his hand.
It's about to be fireballs. Oh. Oh. 30 gold.
So I don't have any gold.
I know, you just gave it all away.
But,
oh my God.
but
What is
I have
going on?
Electrum.
He nods.
Can I just hand him a piece of it?
One Electrum. He
You know how
begins
much
to march
this is
off.
worth?
He begins to march Daerma off to the Reformation Center.
Please, how much?
I'll give
How
you
much?
20 gold.
You have 20 gold, Daerma?
Yes.
Okay. He's got gold. Can we just give you gold?
Make
From
a
him?
persuasion
You
roll.
arrest me, you ain't seeing a single cent of that gold.
Smile, Daerma.
With a very twist of
He like begins to pat Daerma down. He feels the gold sack. He's like, he takes Daerma's gold purse. Takes all of Daerma's gold. Get out of here! And he kicks Daerma. He undoes Daerma's shackles. Kicks Daerma. Daerma falls face first into the mud.
Pick him up, Daerma.
Fucking piece of shit.
I suggest you leave.
Are you guys taking shit from a guard?
Okay, listen, I would
Commoner.
smite this fucker if we weren't in this town, so we may have problems, so I'm just gonna, Daerma, you and I are gonna go. I'm gonna just, like, give him a nice, like, fucker, bye, and we're gonna get out of here.
Let's have Daerma and Lice roll perception checks.
Alright, we'll roll.
And it's a shit roll. 14.
It's not shitty. It's okay.
Do you see the last ones that I've been rolling?
Fucking hate Vallaki. I don't know why I came over here. I
You-
should have
Did
stopped
you-
in Barovia.
All you had to do was smile, Daerma.
Daerma.
Smile, man.
All I...
Daerma, roll perception roll.
My God. I said gift for Strahd and then he called me a fucking liar. It's a 13.
I rolled really low. Lice, you notice someone is like watching you, kind of in the shadows, like a cloaked figure. Let's go back to the other group, though. What's the other group? Takes their punch card with the kids dropped off. What do you guys do?
We're heading back to church to see Beridian. See how he's got on.
So Beridian wants to go to the graveyard. You guys march south and then west in Barovia, in the village of Vallaki, to the Church of St. Andrew. And let's load up the map. Why not? So
I think Beridian went straight there by himself.
Oh, Beridian just went by himself?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Beridian then. Beridian, you get to the Church of St. Andrew. and you have a craving, a hunger. You go to the graveyard, I'm assuming?
Ooh, yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna roll a.
Do I want to eat people? I guess that's my question.
Unknown. I'll roll a d20 to see if the guy is there, the groundskeeper, Milovich. He's not there right now. So you're kind of in the graveyard by yourself because it's still kind of early in the morning. Nobody's there to like pay their respects, and you're looking around and you need to roll a d20. We'll do it as like an insight roll or something, or survival roll. 6. You just can't help yourself. You drop to your knees and start eating the grave dirt. You're just shoveling dirt into your mouth and eating this dirt. You feel like it's the only thing. It's like seeing like a long meal after starving for days, and it's the only way to like satiate your hunger. You've been cursed with a dark curse. You have to eat a pound of grave dirt every day, or take a stack of exhaustion.
Pound.
That's a lot of grave dirt.
That's a lot.
It's a dark gift.
Is
We're
it like
literally
a
going to
curse that
see
can
you
be
later on with
lifted?
a backpack full of dirt.
So I have bottles of glass. Can I fill them with dirt?
Yeah. You're bottling it. I mean, you kind of think to yourself, like, people must think, like, you're crazy. I'm just going to roll a d20 to see if anybody notices you doing this. You're just, like, at the fresh grave. Nobody really notices you. There's people kind of on the streets nearby. But you're just taking, like, and some of the graves are fresh, right? People are dying all the time in Barovia. Whether would-be adventurers or, you know, just common people that cross the Burgomaster the wrong way. And you fill up how many containers of dirt?
Well, I have 10 glass bottles.
You fill them all up?
You said one a day. Would one glass bottle be like a pound of dirt?
Let's say 2 glass bottles are a pound.
All right. Well, then I'll just fill them all up then for
5 days worth of rations.
5 days worth. And then
And make a religion check while you're at it.
okay,
Say the DC is like 15 or something.
I got it.
Like, why would the goddess... Like, you touched the godstone of Adon when this happened. Like, why would Adon curse you with this? You know, trying to bring people back. And you just think to yourself, something must be wrong, right? With this. You touching the stone. And somehow, that's maybe what the Fanes were talking about, too. Back on the hill. About how you've been touched by the darkness. And you've been corrupted by it. Let's go back to the other group, and as you guys are seeing this, you guys see Beridian in the graveyard. He looks like to be paying his respects to the dead there.
Hey, brilliant. How we doing? Did you get what you needed from the church?
Yes, I was called here, and I was able to complete what I was supposed to do.
Okay. Good.
So roundabout way to say it.
Well, I'm glad you done whatever you needed to do for your god. But now we need to do more practical things. So, we have 2 options. I know you're still a bit banged up. Do we want to maybe spend the night in town and get rested properly, and then in the morning go and assault Strahd before it's too late? Or are we going to go straight for Strahd now?
Well, I guess the real question is exactly how much time left do we have, because it is the 9th of Aspis.
We have 3 days.
We have 3 whole days.
Mm-hmm. We had 5 and it's been 2.
Yeah. Well, a fight with Strahd won't take over a day, so I say we could rest one more day before going over to the Coffin Maker, which is outside of town, if I remember you guys telling me.
It's in town.
It's in town? Okay.
It's southeast of the town square.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'd say one more night of rest because I am still bloodied.
Yep. And I guess you magic-y folk can do magic-y things. So, no one... I don't know, this town's a bit weird this time around. They keep going on about some celebration for Strahd. And I kind of don't want to get caught up in the middle of it.
Yes, I feel like that would set us back if we were to partake in this party one way or another.
Well, we know Jenny's not home, so maybe we could crash at her place.
Well, we know Jenny's not home.
Well, it seems that Daerma and Lice are taking a little longer at the Smith. Maybe we should go and try to find them, and then make our final decision there.
Oh, is that where they went? To the Smith?
Yeah.
Don't you remember that old woman that said the Smith got taken?
Yes, I do remember, but I realized that Daerma could handle some Smiths, so I thought they could take care of themselves quite properly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's pretty smart. Maybe find a way around it. Alright, shall we head over to the Smiths then? Maybe see them there.
Yeah, let's head over.
We're gonna head to the Smiths.
I'm sorry, Viridian, it's actually different than if you don't eat that pound of great dirt, you actually die.
Wow. Well, I'm going to have to make a stop at the marketplace and maybe grab a couple more pouches and stuff.
Grab some more Tupperware.
I like
Yeah,
how you
some
tell us that at the last second.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
While I was talking to him, did I see it looks like he's been eating shit cakes? Quite literally.
Yeah, like you see like some dirt coming down his face a little bit. Like he got dirty or something in the graveyard. Who knows, maybe he buried someone or something.
Yeah, I don't question it.
Why do you eat?
Huh?
Why do you eat?
I eat.
So we
Because
can
I have to.
survive. Yeah. Us living things need to eat to survive. You know, kind of how you make stuff and it helps you. We consume stuff and it helps us.
I can make things. What would you like made?
Hey, can you make potions? If I
Yes.
get you the proper materials.
Yes, Guardian. And you need wine. Here. He opens up his chest cavity and hands you a small bottle of wine.
Is it wine?
I start
Yes,
taking
it is
sips.
wine. I handed it to Lice.
I'm not near you. Sorry.
Oh.
I was saying
okay.
wine would be nice.
I was backpedaling.
Can I
all that.
telepathically tell you that?
Let's go back to the other group. Daerma is kicked into the mud. Lice sees someone across the street, like, spying or something on you.
I'm
What do you guys do?
gonna just pick him back up and I'm gonna drag him over to that person. Because I'm not letting this... No, he's coming with me. Let's go.
You pick Daerma up off the mud. His face is caked off with wet mud.
What happens? This is what happens after I get raised back from the dead.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I'm so sorry. Here, have a tissue. But there's some creepy ass person over there, and I think we need to go confront them.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Is your mom?
That was my next question. Is my mother still here?
Where the hell is
Your
her
mother-
mom? I forgot about
I
that.
left her here.
The mother is at the Blue Water Inn.
Shit, she's still in Vallaki?
Yeah, she's still in Vallaki.
Well, I didn't know she was gonna leave.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's
bitch
right.
wants to go back to the Amber Temple. I'm like, hell no. Is it my mom? Is it actually my mom in the cloak?
No, it looks like a man. I'm trying to pull up his information. I don't have it though. I'm readied. he tries to like he notices you like trying to get at him. He starts to like evade you. So we make opposing rolls if you're gonna try to chase after him. Do you want to try to chase after him?
Yeah, I was just trying to see if I could just like Mind Sliver does anything to like stop them in their tracks, but it doesn't.
Do you want to do like hold person?
Yeah, I have that.
Do you want to cast hold person on him?
Yeah.
So you're kind of in the middle of the town square casting magic. I'll just make a roll to see if like a guard or someone else notices you casting magic.
I cast greater invisibility on her. Just touch her.
Hell yeah, okay.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it'll break as soon as.
Well, it's the same.
Well, no.
Greater.
So you're gonna use a 4th level spell on lice.
Yeah.
But then you're casting a spell, you fucking donut.
Right.
Yeah, never mind.
So
never mind,
just
never mind.
cover me as I'm casting the spell, right?
Yeah, I'll cover you. I'll cover you.
Okay, make a.
It's just a twitch in my hand, anyways.
Make a sleight of hand roll or something. Daerma.
Fine. Let's do it. Fucking A, dude.
If he fails, I don't
6.
care. It's okay. I don't
Roll
care.
the d20. I rolled pretty low, so no guards or anything notice you. Now I need to make a saving throw with the guy, right?
Wisdom. Yup, 15.
Make a roll. I don't know what his modifier is. It's probably pretty low. You try to, like, as he's turning away and running away down the hall, you just see him, like, freeze in place as the rain, like, hits him. He's held for 1 minute as much as your concentration's up.
Yeah, we're gonna catch up to him.
God, I wish I had this guy's information pulled up.
Daerma, do you still have rope?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right.
Now, he tried to
Just
run
make
off,
sure-
like, in an alleyway somewhere, right? You know, so he's, like, just roping this guy up. Is like, he's just frozen in place. So it's obviously looks a little odd, but you're still, like, in a street, kind of.
Kind of. Daerma, just tie his, like, arm to you so he can't really get very far.
Yeah. I mean, I can fancy him up, tie him in a hog, tie his foot and his hands.
No, that's what. No, that'll grab too much attention.
Okay.
Just make sure he's attached to you so you can't get away. 'Cause this is...
Right. I tie his arms up and then I tie him to my waist.
Who are you and why are you watching me?
I'm trying to pull up the guy. I can't. This guy was one of these guys that has, like, kind of a strange name. I have a picture and stuff. I'll link it later for you.
Yeah.
He obviously looks like a pretty gruffed individual. He's got the cloak and the hood on him. He's still being held by you, so he can't answer any questions.
So you can't talk.
No.
Am I like kind of away from people?
I'm saying you're
Like
within,
if I
5
put
feet
like a
of him.
knife up to his neck and he ain't gonna move.
He can't move because you're holding him for at
Well,
least
no,
a few
I'll
more
let go of
seconds.
the spell,
Okay, you drop concentration.
but I want to hold him.
You got the knife. You have a knife up to his. You have a knife up to
Who
him.
are you? What do you want with me? Why are you watching us?
Well, I think Tog has all the weapons, and he didn't give you any weapons.
Oh shit!
Now, I'm going to say, though, you actually were able to smuggle in your sword, though, which has a retractable blade, the sun sword. So you
Yeah.
could actually hold it out as a beam of light, as almost like a dagger,
Lightsaber.
right?
A lightsaber.
Right? And you hold it up to the guy's throat. And he's like, ugh, please don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. Just tell me what I want to know. Who are you? Why are you watching us?
My name is Victor.
Close enough. Good enough.
It's like, don't kill me. I don't have anything.
Why are you watching us? Tell me what I want to know.
I work for money.
So does everyone?
Everyone here works for money. Give me money.
Tell me why I shouldn't.
I'd
kill
rather
you,
take
Jake.
off your head than give you money. So tell me what I want to know, and I'll let you go.
Make an intimidation roll.
Can she roll with advantage?
We'll just see what she rolls on the first one. Nat 1. We'll have Dwarma's there too. So
my God.
Dwarma kind of looks like a noble elf. Same with Lice. So they're you guys kind of like took like two lords almost. Definitely adventurers. Let's roll one more time. You got to roll pretty.
Manifest me.
Well,
Well,
well, you kind of rolled the same as Lice. He's like, I told you, I work for money. Pay me some money, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Does the light burn him if I get it close enough to his neck?
It starts to singe it.
I'm gonna just push it a little closer.
You feel the sword's like essence like pulsate through you of like hatred and bloodlust.
Passion.
Yeah, and passion to kill this like evildoer. Essentially, the sword thinks so. The sword just says, "Kill him now."
I can't. Can I look at Daerma and tell him like I can't really like not listen to the sword? Daerma's telling me to kill him.
Please don't.
I don't.
He as you kind of say this to him, like you're telling like, hey, he's gonna kill him. A little blood begins to trickle down his neck a little bit. He's actually scared. He tries to run away. Right?
You ain't running. You ain't running, buddy.
To Daerma.
He tries to make we have to make opposing rolls or something.
Can I cut off his arm? Will it do that?
You want to try to cut his arm off in the middle of the street?
Well, if he's
Let's go back to the other group and we'll just think about what we want to do. The other group is at the Church of St. Angel. And we see them kind of catch up. It seems like Lice and them and Daerma are running a little behind. As we've rendezvoused, the rest of the party is at the Church of St. Angel. Beridian's knees are like a little dirty. His beard has a little dirt on it. And Toggle, you see something strange. Around his waist or some glass of dirt as well.
Yep. Religious folk are weird. We were deciding last time that we're going to go to the blacksmith and meet up with the others.
So you guys want to go to the blacksmith?
We were going to head to the blacksmith.
Yeah, it's a little odd. Like, why aren't they here? Like, something must have happened, right? So you guys take off, and we'll say it takes like 5 minutes or so to get there. And so we'll go back to the group for a few more minutes, and then we'll see if we catch up, see what the other group wants to do. Lice, we're going to make some rolls. So I'm going to roll a d20. Daerma and Lice roll a d20. You guys can roll strength or athletics. I rolled a 4, so I rolled really low.
We were rolling a strength or athletics, or
yeah, strength or athletics. Daerma rolls a natural 0. Am I gonna beat you guys?
No.
I'm gonna say it's probably like a +2.
Where is my strength? My strength is up. Oh, I got a -1. Daerma.
Oh my God.
He's literally dragging Daerma down the street like a paper bag.
You got it.
I got a 16.
As he tries to dead sprint off, Lice, you like catch him by the arm, and he like looks back at you, and he like, so you basically grappled him before he can go, and he's like, it's just, you just like take him to a corner. I'll roll another d20 as we kind of try to move this guy into a more secluded area. As Daerma like trips over himself. Nobody really notices this in the town square. I rolled a natural 6. Unfortunately, like the guards are nobody's really noticed you, but now you're kind of out of the way. It's like, okay, I'll tell you everything. God, what does a man have to do to eat around here?
Stop, tell the fucking truth. I'll give you food. I have no problem giving you food.
You ought to cut me. You're evil.
Well, I'm not evil.
He's not convinced. You kind of give him like an evil smirk.
I know.
I love it.
Can I roll for persuasion?
Oh, sure.
I'm not evil. I promise.
Sure. You roll for deception, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh.
So, I don't care what you are. I just work for money. I was told by Lady Wachter to keep an eye on anybody that came into town who looks unusual, like yourself. And so I work for her.
Why do I look unusual? Is it because we're elves?
I know your mother stays at the inn, and I know you're a lady of some kind.
Okay, yeah. How do you know my mother's here?
We have spies and agents everywhere, of course. They have me, of course.
No, you're right. Why is she on the lookout?
She just making sure.
Making sure what?
You mean
Lice would remember. Lice would remember, surely.
Remember
Lady
what?
Wachter.
She does
name.
not. Nobody knows who Lady Wachter is. We haven't brought
That
it up
sounds
at all.
that's so familiar.
Have we
though.
not?
I thought
It's in the
we
Curse
have.
of Strahd campaign, but we have not brought it up at all.
I don't know that name.
Not even Marcus. Nobody. So what was your
Remember
question,
that
Lice?
email. I don't even remember now.
I work for her. She stays over there. He gives you directions to where to meet Lady Wachter if you want to meet her. He
I
says,
do want to meet her.
I will tell you anything, but he sees like you're kind of intimidated him to a point now, and Daerma, you have kind of pinned him off. But you guys aren't casting any other magic on him, I guess.
No.
So he's just told you pretty much what he wants to tell you. Do you guys want to do anything else with this guy?
Yeah, Daerma. Let's have him take us to meet this lady. What do you
Oh
think?
God, she knows I helped you. She'll do probably something worse.
You
with me.
haven't helped me at all.
Okay, I'll tell you one last thing. They say that she's a witch or something.
Who's a witch? The lady?
Yes, she says she has she's able to do magic just like you. And she hates the Burgomaster, and she wants to just take it over. She wants Vallaki for herself.
Well, that's good enough to know. Can I toss him? How many rations do I have? Can I toss him like a thing of rations?
Do you let him go?
Yeah.
You toss
Daerma
him
let him go.
one
He's
of
fine.
you toss him one ration. He's like, God, gold will be better, but at least I won't starve. And he runs off. And we're gonna say
Let's
the
go
rest
get-
of that group, like, kind of like you guys are like going back into the town square. The rest of the group kind of meets up with you guys in the town square. In the town square, you guys see it toggle just like before. There's different people now. They're in the stocks with the dunce cats on, like with the horse masks on, the mache masks. If I roll really low, there's a child in there. I got to roll like a 7 or less. Nope, just like men and women in the stocks.
That's good. I can deal with that just about.
Someone unnaturally smiling like passes by you guys.
Are we like?
Yep,
Have we met
still
up?
creepy.
Now?
Everybody's met up now.
Okay.
You guys are all in the town square together.
We're being watched.
Wait, what do you mean we're being watched?
Being watched. There's spies here. We just encountered one. We had to do a little bit of intimidating to get him to tell us what's going on. But there's a lady, a witch, he called her.
Yeah, another fucking witch.
Yeah, another fucking witch. Yeah, let's go. We have. She wants something with us. She hates the Burgomaster.
Oh, wait. That might be a good thing.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Talk. Let's go.
So, maybe if you're doing this, I kind of take out the bag of holding. Maybe you should have your weapons back, but keep them hidden.
Fuck, I already had mine. Come on.
Toggle wants to give out the weapons to everyone and tries to have them kind of conceal them discreetly. Is that what we're doing, guys?
I will let him hold on to my spear because that is really big. So I do not want to try to hide that. Is that a spear in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me? So rather not even try to deal with the spear.
Bridian says that as like a few crumbs of dirt comes off his beard.
Crumbs of dirt. Okay.
I think.
Daerma, do you want Luminar back? I think he's saying yes, but he's muted.
I will take Illuminar back and try to shove it somewhere.
Oh boy.
Great.
Oh boy. And of
You
course,
might wanna just
Alistair's
tuck it in
uses
a-
his.
But before
Pocket.
But in fairness, Daerma has a massive fucking cloak that has boats in it, so
Yeah.
surely he could hide
He's got the robe of useful items or something, right?
boats.
Yeah.
You stole that from me.
No, I stole the boat. That's all I stole.
You just stole
Take the
the
boat
boat. Okay.
The boat that's wrecked somewhere in the mountains of Vallaki, north of the Amber Temple. Are we
gonna get
going to
that
Lady
back.
Wachter's place?
Wait, before you do, I want to check if Wait. I have a question. Is the smithy in the stocks?
No, he's in the Reformation.
Okay, so let me look at the map again, guys. I'll link it to you guys to help you out a little bit as well.
Okay.
To kind of give you some ideas. I don't think I've unlocked Lady Wagner's place. Like, you guys are in the town square. And there's just a bunch of shops and things there. The Wachterhaus is north of here. Just down the street. This isn't a super large town. I think there's only about 1,500 people that live here in Vallaki. It's just surrounded by, like, a makeshift... I wouldn't even say makeshift, but it's surrounded by, like, a wooden palisade. Are we going to see Lady Wagner?
Before we go, I ask Lice, where did that guy go? Where did you let him go? Or have you killed him?
No, I didn't kill him. I just let him go. He's got a mark on his neck, so that'll be a good indicator of who it is.
Yeah, but won't he tell where we're going?
We're already gonna be there.
We're gonna go there.
Is it? But the problem is, if we wanted the element of surprise, we've kind of lost it now.
Well, she already knows we're here. That's why they have her watching.
Yeah. They've been.
We were watched since we got into the town, so they know we're here. It'll only be a matter of time when we showed up.
Okay. Well, you're the smart ones, so I'll follow your lead.
Don't tell me you have a bad feeling about this, Tog.
I have a bad feeling.
There's always a bad feeling.
I mean, it's not an adventure if you don't have a bad feeling.
Right.
Let's just keep in the minds that we have 3 days, and most of our side adventures take quite a bit of recovering to do. So if we do this, time may be quite short.
I don't foresee this taking very long.
Man.
Plan when you go in there,
Well, I always enjoy seeing good confidence. We shall follow you.
Okay.
Don't forget to kill the Baron in the process. That's a good thing.
As long as he's gone, you know.
Let's go.
What do you think, Alistair?
Is the Baron bad?
Yeah, he's a very bad man.
No,
Please indicate threat level.
Not as bad as Strahd. And his threat level is very low. He has a wee penis. I mean, he's a wee man. Yeah, he's not as bad as Strahd, but still bad.
Should I be programmed before in the encounter?
As in, if we see the Baron,
Prep?
if we see the Baron, you should kill him. Yes, that's probably a good move.
Not immediately, though.
Yes, but at someone else's discretion. But be ready.
I don't understand.
Death or no death.
Once you see this man, Tog shall give you the word to kill him.
Basically, as soon as you see this man,
Awesome.
squeeze the fucking life out of him.
This will be interesting.
Sure that
This'll be-
eyeballs pop out.
This will be good.
I
This will
look
be
back
good.
at Lice like, so how's that confidence
Command
level?
accepted.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I think Tog hates the Baron that much. He would probably tell Alistair to do that.
Yeah, I mean, because when you guys came to town before, you actually saw children and all that stuff, right? In the stocks. So
You weren't here for our initial
Right.
meeting the Baron, but he really pissed Tog off. Quite a lot.
that would make sense.
Yeah. Well, I guess we got one more side adventure.
No. There's a good chance we're ignoring this.
You want to kill the? I was like, I mean, you want to kill the, you know, the Baron, you know.
I don't know if we have the time, is the issue.
Affirmative, Daerma.
What are we doing, guys? Are we going to the Lady Wachter's place? Are we going to go to the Burgermaster?
We're going to go to Lady... We're going to Lady Wachter's place to see what the fuck she wants.
Okay.
I will help you kill this Baron after we kill Strahd. Sound good? We won't need him after this.
I mean, she wants the town for herself. She
Drama,
hates
do
it.
you remember that fire? When you come to town when we first met? That was the Baron's house. He pissed me off that much.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, that fire. I saw that fire, and you guys caused a bit of ruckus. I heard.
Actually, it was the guy that was a wee bit of a prick, and he tried to kill a child. But yeah, it just so happened to be the Baron's kid.
Yeah.
I'm interested in this idea, but and then I hear Illuminar kind of shaking in the bag of holding, and no. But yeah.
All right, we're walking off to the Wachterhaus. We're going northeast, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The town square.
I will help you kill him.
Do I need to knock on her door, or can I just walk right in?
Let me describe what it looks like.
Okay.
This house seems disguised with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of vegetation. As you study the house, a sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Then only do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it has become. I'm going to link you a picture. There you go.
Is this like the house from like Monster House?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I will summon you to the battle board.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Looks like a disaster.
So
It
this
looks
is kind of
flammable.
what it looks like. Lyce goes up to the door and knocks on the door, and a guy answers the door. His name is Kevin.
Okay, guys.
My lady?
You wanna go?
I'm here to see Lady Wachter.
Is she expecting you?
She is.
This guy's like a butler slash servant. He's still dressed in sort of like commoner's clothing, right? He doesn't appear to have like an elegance of like Jeeves the master butler, you know what I mean? But he's a servant nonetheless.
He's no Alfred.
He's no Alfred. You expecting the lady? Was the lady expecting you this afternoon?
She was. She is.
I'm gonna roll a d20 to determine if she's busy or quote unquote busy, right? Or if she's in or whatever, right? She seems a little preoccupied at the moment. I think she'll be ready in a few minutes. Maybe you can come and sit down and have some tea.
Wow, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
I think we can move into the house. He like takes you in here. Let me pull up the map of this place just so I can describe it.
As we, no, I'm just gonna have it ready. Never mind.
Okay. So the front door opens into a narrow vestibule. 3 stained glass wooden frames lead from it.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of goes in here and like opens up the door. And let me see where we're going. So he says, "Are you coming?"
Yes, yes, yes. I'm following you.
Dwarma.
I follow.
So you guys have your weapons on you? So he can like see your weapons? So you got to make sleight of hand checks, or what's going on?
I mean, I took mine back in the pocket of my bag, so I
Sure.
can see it under
Yours
my
is
cloak.
well hidden because it's a retractable blade.
Alistair doesn't have any. Brilliant said he left his spear, so he's only got his shield.
Alistair is the weapon.
Yeah. I have my axes on me.
Oh
And,
my! What is that creature? He looks over at Alistair.
My manservant.
Make a deception roll.
God damn it!
Please, Daerma. Oh my god.
Can I just say something funny without
It's
that?
funny, but it's not true.
Ah, no!
Hey, what you
He was
saying,
being
man?
funny.
Servant?
I'm so sorry. He's just being funny.
Oh my. Well,
know.
let us take you into the house here, and you can sit in the dining room and wait for her while I gather you some tea. I do not appreciate liars, so he just kind of walks ahead.
Jokes.
Hey, for what it's worth, if you make good tea, my man Alistair here can make you lots more tea.
Says, feel free to take a seat. And I guess, I'll just put you here in the seat.
Jesus.
Unless you
Oh
want
my
to
god,
go
a
there.
fucking natural one on deception.
Ooh.
Shit.
I can't see anything in this place.
Is it too dark for you,
Quite close.
Toggle? This
No,
way,
it's just like
Master
it won't
Dwarf,
look-
this
Yeah,
way.
double click your thing and then do
Double
the
click.
shift and like the
Double
shift
click it
A,
this way,
W,
Master
S, D will
Dwarf.
help.
Right now, Daerma's having a... going in.
Yes, file on in one at a time. I'll go back to the kitchen and grab some tea. I'll describe the room.
Oh,
It's
is
a
there
dining
really-
room. It's a dining room.
Oh,
All,
damn it.
all I see is a dining room.
Is Alistair having problems getting in here?
He's on the second floor, probably.
Alistair, what are you doing?
Peel back some of this.
Let me go back and I'll move you guys in here. I'm having a problem with Alistair as well. There we go. I'll move Alistair in here.
And not accept. Ah.
I'll
Where
swap
did
my
everybody else
rabbit for
move?
this pig.
Everybody else is booked off. You guys are supposed to be in the room. Where's everybody?
We are.
Okay, you are. It's just a little.
We're in the
buggy.
room.
I see.
I
It
think
just
we're
bugged up. Yeah, you guys are fine. So this is a dining room. An ornate dining table stretches the length of the room. A crystal chandelier hanging above it imperviously. Silverware is tarnished. The dishes chipped. Yet all are still quite elegant. 8 chairs and their backs adorned with the sculpted elk horns surrounding the table. Arch windows made of latticework of iron and glass look out onto the small fog-swept estate. So there's like some windows here. They tried to do the best job they could here with the actual model of what the building looks like. I'll make sure to fetch her in a moment, and I'll be back. Please just
very much.
wait here and do not wander off too much. And he shuts the door behind him, and he takes off somewhere. What do you guys do?
Tog or Alistair, do you see or sense any traps?
We're going to make an investigation roll.
I'm
That's
sure I
not
see.
part of my programming.
It's not? Okay. My apologies.
I see very nice silverware on table. I'm very
already
and you
pissed
can
off
see
this
me
guy
picking up
already.
the silverware, kind of looking it over. A few bits get pocketed.
I didn't see anything.
And over here, there's like a parlor. A wood panel, embroidered rugs, and colorful furnishing, and a blazing fire make the chamber stifling. Mounted above the mantel is an elk's head. Across from the hearth is a tall, slender window looks out over dead gardens. Oop, I messed up. But there's like gardens out here outside.
Okay.
He definitely does need to...
The
Lighten
plan
up.
is, if I'm not mistaken, the plan is to convince this lady that the burgomaster needs to go, yeah?
Oh, she already wants him to go.
No, she wants to become the new burgomaster.
The Burgermaster and Baron the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
The name
Can I
is
read
Baron Vallaki, I think, is the burgomaster's official name. The Baron is not a title, it's his actual name.
Oh.
I don't know if it's his name or his title. I could pull it up, but he's also known as the Baron as well.
I remember you calling him.
Daerma,
Baroness.
Daerma, you see, this is supposed to be the parlor's descriptions. You see Daerma's kind of wandering away from the table. I've moved his character over here, right kind of where this area is. 3 elegant couches surround an oval table made of black glass. All are set in front of a blazing hearth, above which hangs a portrait of a smirking nobleman, sporting a broken nose and a tangle of hair graying at the temples. Several smaller portraits hang on the north wall. Any of you guys going to do anything else?
I take my attention off of what I'm seeing and read the pamphlet.
I'm just sitting there on the table, waiting to see if this woman turns up. I don't feel like there's any ill intentions at the minute.
The rain like patters outside the house, and the servant comes back and he like drops off some tea. She'll be in just a moment. I've informed her that you're here.
She knows who we are, after all.
I didn't inquire about that, my lord.
I'm gonna drink the tea and try to process.
As you see Alistair drinking the tea, I'm gonna say, remember, keep hold of that wine.
Wine can be made upon request.
Oh, okay. Good.
The door opens, and I'm assuming like Daerma returns back to the table. Or is Daerma over there still?
I think I returned back to the table.
Okay. And Alistair, are you sitting down at the table as well?
I think I'm standing. I'm just like consuming the liquid, trying to understand what's in it.
That comes off fit in the chest.
Make an alchemy roll. You want to see if it's poisoned or something, Alistair? Make an alchemy roll.
Well, yeah, he's always drinking for interesting poisons or flavors. Is an alchemy roll just a straight roll, I guess?
Since you're proficient with the alchemy's kit, you add your proficiency bonus to the kit as well, and the DC is like set, right? That's the thing about that. There's not like an alchemy skill. It's just like you have proficiency with these tools.
So yeah, just.
There's no specific.
So it's 3 plus that. So.
Plus 7.
Yeah, I don't think you're able to identify. It's just like you can sense your sensors go off, and there's like water and some herbs in it.
Yeah.
I'll drink some of the tea.
Tastes pretty good. Tog?
I will not be drinking the tea because I have a feeling everything is a little tasteless these days.
You see Beridian like take a little bit of
like
grave dirt and he like puts it into his mouth like a little finger.
No, I'm not touching the grave dirt yet, but I'm just trying to mull over why I did what I did.
Trying to figure it out still.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Might who you be, fine strangers of the land? She comes in from like the other way here. My servant informed me I had visitors. I was not expecting anyone.
Yes, well, we ran into one of your little watchers and told us you were looking or just watching at us. Do you need our help? What do you need from us?
Well, what are you and who are you?
My name is Lice.
She takes a seat at the table and takes a sip of her tea.
Is this the one that doesn't like the Baron?
I can't tell.
Hey, lady, do you like the Baron?
I'm going to link you a picture of her. What is this? This thing is a little buggy. I have to unlock it. Give me a second. Of course, I don't really like the Baron, but that's heresy. If the gods found out, they'll throw you in jail.
So what you're saying is you don't like the current situations. Do you remember the fire that happened recently to the Baron?
Of course. It was a big commotion in town.
That was us.
That was us.
Oh my. That was about a week ago.
Yes.
Alistar's just really looking at her, trying to like gauge her reactions.
Make an insight roll. I linked her thing. This is one of the first characters I made. I didn't have the right thing. I mean, you just roll a 9, so you don't pick up anything unusual. But I put a picture of her in there. Plus, so she has like blonde hair. She wears like furs, right? Barovian furs as wintertime is kind of coming in. She takes a sip of her tea. Pinky kind of comes up. Well, any. I'm sorry, Toggle. This is just what I do, man. It's the best picture I could find. Busting my balls as usual, Tog.
That's right. I'm taking the piss.
Of course, I appreciate any enemy of the Burgermaster as an ally of mine. I just feel like the Burgermaster and his family is creating quite a lot of problems here. And, well, for one, this reclamation center business. It has everyone, and it captures anyone it will, and anyone who doesn't do anything, it tortures them. Toggle, you remember the guy, like, in his closet?
Yeah.
From our, like, first or second session. 20 sessions ago.
So, would you... what I'm trying to get at is, would you look after the people better than he would?
But of course. Always a good change of leadership changes things for the better. I just believe that Strahd has just been a negligent landlord, but have you heard he's going to get married soon?
First of all, do I believe her that
Make an insight
she would...
I was gonna ask the same thing.
I mean, Alistair's already made an insight roll. We'll have Lyson, Alistair make insight rolls, but this is the last insight check you can make.
Go on then.
Would my passive insight help at all?
It's got to be an active roll. But you haven't declared it, so this is it, Brady. You got to speak up earlier.
Right
Okay.
between a 16 and a 20.
And then I turn around and say, well, the thing with Strahd is that he's not going to lift the mists, but once we kill him, the mists will disappear.
Well, Strahd is just around, but he doesn't pay any attention to us lowly folk. But we're here, aren't we? I mean, we're stuck here, and so are you. We might as well live in a better place.
As long as you say you're going to look after the people, what exactly do you want from us?
Why do we have to...
Or what do you need?
Why do we always have to be opposed to someone like Strahd? Can't we work together with him somehow? And live sort of happily ever after? What do you say?
So, do you report to Strahd? Do you speak to him?
No, unfortunately. Even though he is the lord of all the lands.
But
how do we suggest we dispose of the Burgermaster then? If you're already willing to carry out an assassination plot by almost destroying his house and missing the kill shot on him, how do we kill him for good? Now that he has armed guards...
Easy. I just walk up to him and I put my axe in his fucking head, but that's beside the point.
Get there.
He always has that guard around him now. Mr. Strasny, I think.
Mr. who?
Strasny, the captain of the guard, of course.
His arm looks funny.
That's right, Mr. Man.
How do I know? I don't care who runs this place. I just don't want to see children in stocks, and I don't care for making people happy, if you catch my meaning.
Stocks can be so crude.
I turn to the group and I'm like, well, I don't know.
She picks up like a bell off the table and like rings the bell. And like the butler comes out. Yes, my lady. More tea, please. He nods and goes to get more tea.
Or just kind of quietly sits and tries to contemplate the situation.
So how many people do you have actually hired to watch for you around the town?
She looks around a little bit. Quite a few.
And how has Victor been for you? You know all of their names, right?
Of course,
You know
that
who you hired?
brat.
Yeah, he gave us a hard time figuring out who the hell sent him. For sure.
Unfortunately, his magic comes from some unknown source. I don't quite understand how he's able to do it. But
Magic.
he's quite a bender himself.
Magic? He uses magic?
Who's Victor? Are we talking about the boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Don't you remember? You remember him casting Cloud Kill upstairs?
Nah, I think she's confusing. She's referring to the guy that was watching us.
Oh, Victor. I'm sorry. There's too many Victors, guys. You talk about the spy, Victor?
Yeah.
Okay, what was
Yeah,
your
the
question
spy.
again? Slight DM confusion going on here.
I forgot my question.
Well, I have
How
many
does she
people.
like Victor?
I'm trying to look out for potential allies, and you seem to be one of them.
Allies, okay.
I'm just sad that you missed your chance to kill the Burgomaster on the first go.
We have more chances.
Well, the only
You
opportunity.
haven't even really tried yet. That was more of an accident.
To be completely honest, that was an accident. If we really wanted to try, we would actually get him. Very clearly.
So you wish to dispose the Baron to help out Strahd?
I didn't say I want to help Strahd by chance, but I'm sure we can reach out and work together with Strahd.
That's why I don't trust her.
Yeah, no.
Strahd is the lord of the land, after all, and he's just a negligent
rightfully.
landlord. I mean, look at this place. It's just gone to rubble.
And it's not going to get better with him still alive.
You trying to kill Strahd? That is a feat for the gods themselves. I say we start at one
like a
piece at a
challenge.
time. Why don't we start off with the Burgomaster, and then maybe we could talk about Strahd.
What do you know about this party he wants to throw tonight?
Oh God, the Burgomaster and all these festivals trying to make everyone happy. Goodness gracious, now this one is supposed to be in celebration of Strahd getting married. They changed it at the last minute, of course, and she pulls out an invitation. It's the wedding invitation from Strahd. Strahd has had his minions send these out through every nobleman in the land. We're all supposed to attend at Ravenloft, if we wish to, at the church at the stroke of midnight. I, of course, should be there.
This could be a 2-in-1.
That's why I was reading it. I was analyzing it. I'm just like, he said he's gonna be here.
Wait, did you? Yeah. Am I misunderstanding? Did she say Strahd's going to be there as well tonight?
No, Strahd will be at his own wedding. Dwarf, learn to read.
What, tonight?
No, tonight is just a celebration.
Ah,
There's always celebrations. The Wolf's Head Jamboree. When they cleansed those bones of St. Andrew, they threw another one, the Blazing Sun Festival the other day. My goodness, you haven't been into town for a long time, and your cleric over there looks like he could use a bath.
He's having a rough time right now.
He was
know-
eating for substance.
You know, lady, you say you are in need of allies, and you clearly said that we are allies, yet you have done absolutely nothing to indicate that you are our ally. What will you do for us?
I don't know. That's why we're
Instead of hurling
discussing this.
insults.
Well,
You're
you've
giving us half information. You're throwing insults at us. I don't think you're going to be willing to help us.
Well,
And why
what do you
should we be
need?
willing to help you? What do you have?
I have information.
What kind of information? Useful?
We plan to make a move on the Burgomaster at this festival tonight.
You plan?
That's what I just said, milady.
Is that why you need us?
Well, more worthy to the cause, of course, always helps.
Bridian, do we have time?
Well, 3 days could be a very short amount of time or a very long amount of time. It is ultimately up to the party. Do we think he's going to be more than we can chew in the limited amount of time we have, or do we think we can
My
come out
problem
relatively
is,
unscathed?
my problem is the longer we wait, the less chance we have to save Irina.
Gonna have to go for the greater good on this one.
Who's Irina?
Strahd's bride.
You want to save her from Strahd? I'd highly recommend you don't do that.
He took her from us. We're gonna take her back.
Oh
Indeed.
my.
And in doing so, we're also going to kill the prick. Are you against that? Us killing Strahd?
Oh my. The hour's
If
getting
you help
late.
us here.
I must retire to my bedchambers. She begins to take
If you
off.
help us here, we can help you.
Help you how?
What do we need, guys? Do we need anything?
Healing potions, probably. That's about it. If
I
you
must
Well,
go.
it seems like she can handle this all herself, so I guess we can just leave the Burgomaster.
Fare thee well. She begins to take off.
Just kind
She
of
gonna
sprinting
tell-
towards her bed, Trevor. Obviously.
Yeah, wait.
She leaves. She
wait.
leaves.
All right. Well, I think it's time to hit the road.
Yep.
I agree. That was a waste of time.
I think
The butler comes back in.
I was like,
Oh, it looks like the lady has left. Oh, and he has this fresh pot of tea. Well, feel free to have some tea and finish up if you don't mind.
Well, do we want to? No. Do we want to try to catch her before any word goes to Strahd? Because he doesn't
Yeah.
know if we plan on going.
Well, we did just tell her that we are gonna try to kill him, so probably.
That's why I was kind of keeping my mouth shut on that one.
The servant is in the room with you guys, by the way. You guys are saying this.
Well,
Well,
Hey.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. And he, like, leaves.
I was gonna say, you don't give a fuck, do you, man?
He shuts the door behind him.
Jesus.
What do you guys do?
Which one of us is gonna go up and see where she is right now?
well, I think our resident grappler might come in handy.
Can I cast invisibility on him? Well, actually, no, I can't.
Yeah, you can cast
It's
him
gonna
second
make too
level
much
invisibility.
noise.
Yeah, he's just got to make a stealth roll.
Shit. Is there any way I can swap out the spell?
No. You're not a sorcerer or whatever. You're a wizard.
I can read it. I have it in my spell book.
Yeah, it would take you an hour or something, a couple hours to do it.
As the butler
Butler's
leaves, can I look out to see if, like, look out the room, see if the butler's talking to the woman, or if they just both walked off?
They both walked off. You go up to the door, make a perception check to like listen through the door, I guess.
Please roll high. Never mind, I hear nothing. Alice does too loud, brewing
You hear
something.
nothing. You see nothing. The tea is steaming on the table.
Fuck it. Let's just go to the inn, get a night's sleep, and then go and kill Strahd in the morning. If he knows we're coming, who gives a fuck?
All right.
We're going to the inn, guys.
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna go and see Lysa's mum.
Oh,
Hi, Lysa's mom.
We're gonna
I need a
try and-
drink for that.
Guys, pick up all your belongings and you march off to the Blue Water Inn. Let's summon you guys to the new board here.
I hope that our intention don't alert him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So this is the Blue Water Inn. I mean, there's obviously...
Who gives a monkeys at this point, Daerma?
Sure. Let's go to the Blue Water Inn.
I'm trying to remember when discretion went out the window.
Oh, a while ago.
A while ago, yeah.
Like we declared open war on this guy.
Yeah, well, we've had open war on Strahd for a very long time now. Pretty much since he killed Marcus.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Marcus is dead.
Yes. Alistair, Marcus is dead.
One of my purposes was to find him.
Yep. And one of his was to kill Strahd, so they aligned with your second purpose.
You are correct, Guardian.
You're so wise as a guardian.
Where have you been, Alistair?
I was back with the Mad Mage.
Why did you leave the first party?
The first party left. Several of them disappeared in the woods, and several went on a coach with Rahadin, never to return.
Oh, Rahadin's dead as well, by the way, Alistair.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that is very good. That was his right-hand man.
Yep.
Also killed a couple of her.
Wait, is that the one I killed with Witch Bolt?
I thought it was Eldritch Blast. No,
No,
that
it was the
bitch.
first time I used that spell, and it was just like, oh shoot.
I want to get some food at the inn and get everyone fed up, and while we're sitting down, like having a drink or something.
Yeah, you guys are just in the inn. I've switched the music up. It's still raining outside. I'm just going to push the time like a half hour forward, really. It's almost about noon. It's still kind of midday.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, like lunchtime. You guys are just down there. The innkeeper's there if you guys want to talk with him at all, but it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
Well, just some food for everyone.
Planning.
They don't have any... Yeah,
I don't find my mother.
Yeah, your mother's upstairs in the room. We want to have a scene with her.
Nah. No, I'll just tell her I'm here if she needs anything, and then I'm gonna.
She comes downstairs. She's like, "Goodness gracious, Lice, what have you been?"
I told you where I was going.
Oh
You
my
didn't wanna
god,
go.
and you left me. It's this fucking shithole. I told you,
You
we have to
chose
figure out a
to-
way to resurrect Father.
I'm just gonna write on
Let us go touch the stone of Adon and bring him back.
I'll look over at Brittany and just be like, I don't think this is a good idea right now. We've got
Oh heavens, are we just going to remain around and rot?
No, we're gonna go kill Strahd. If you'd like to help with that, you can come with us. But if you're just gonna wait for that, you can.
Sounds
I'll
like
be
a
back
death
anyways.
wish to me.
We're just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, we all just kind of just like look around and like look down.
I'll be up in the room. Let me know if we decide to go touch the stone of Adon and come here
I'm
for
not
a
touching
real
any
reason.
Stones. I'm not touching any more stones. I'm good.
This old lady here to help us kill the Baron.
We're talking about... you mentioned like the stones. I've been thinking, and I don't do this very often, and it hurts. But the stones, from what you said last time, they felt wrong. And that Rahadin guy was at one of the stones, and he said the darkness was there, and the darkness was going to save his master. Do we think maybe the stones is the last link?
It was the Stone of Bull he was at.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who else touched a stone? Who could? Was it just Beridian and I that touched the stones?
Brilliant. And you and Marcus, but Marcus is dead.
Yeah.
I touched it, but I rejected it.
Yeah, that was a smart idea.
I didn't trust anything that talked into my fucking head. That was just weird.
Is that why you don't like the sword?
Yeah, the sword was a prick as well. There is that.
I believe it. It did just tell you to
It's
kill.
not too bad.
Uh-oh.
I have smith tools. How can I help?
So we need a fire and a
Brilliant.
forge.
What do you think? Did your goddess feel all there?
Did it feel wrong?
There was something very wrong with that place. And when I touched my goddess's stone, I thought that underneath there was something terrible there waiting. And indeed, in the Amber Temple, there might still indeed be something terribly waiting for us all if we go there.
Unprepared, at least.
But
What
yeah,
if
I don't
we-
know. I don't know if what the three witches were saying was that there's something there that could sever the darkness from Strahd.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Could we maybe destroy the stones?
I am programmed both to carve and to destroy.
I think that'd
Like
be
an
more of a
Urstone,
question for
maybe?
the DM.
A new stone.
Why don't we have Bridian make like a religion check? Whenever we're talking about like godstones or something, the DC's 20.
Do I need to make one or no?
We're just having just one roll.
Nice.
So
Just
Bridian-
Bridian?
Oh,
Okay.
so
Sure.
close.
Let's have Lice roll, I guess, too.
Woo! Ah, nope.
Hmm.
Close. I mean, to be fair, the stone I touched wasn't really nice.
I mean,
Oh.
originally when you guys went, remember the Burgermaster took a book off the shelf in his study and talked about the Amber Temple.
Yeah.
There's a book there that might talk about something like this if we want to know more about the Amber Temple. But you guys kind of already know, like, kind of the history behind the Amber Temple. Remember the mural as you guys were going in?
Yeah. I feel like we're missing something massive, but I can't put it together.
Toggle-
There was a
toggle-
stairway.
Strahd.
There's a stairway we didn't go up in the Amber Temple.
No, we went up everywhere.
No. In the last room, Marcus and I were just standing there, and we could have gone up that back stairway, but we didn't. Maybe there was something there.
Wait. There was more? I don't remember more.
I mean, you were smashing boxes, to be fair. So
Oh, them fucking vampires always
I know.
hide in boxes. Pisses me off.
that would be the only other thing in that temple that I could think of, because we did go everywhere else, right?
Well, I kind of want to go back there anyway, because all the gold's there, and now I have this fancy bag. But
We have to save Irina first.
to save Irina. I agree.
We have to avenge Marcus.
And I think the best way of doing that is just going Ravenloft and killing Strahd.
Oh yeah, going with a bang.
We're just gonna
But the
walk
problem-
right into the lion's den and kill him.
But the
I
problem
got
is,
fireball.
The problem is the women said that we can't kill him. That's what's got me worried.
There is
They said
something-
he's connected to something. So maybe it'll just be like last time. Like the Mad Mage, Alistair's master, said he killed Strahd. And then Strahd came back.
Yes, he did kill him.
With the sword. Right, Alistair?
He'd never quite said.
This-
Well-
Pardon me for asking, Alistair, but how much does your master know about this connection that Strahd has with these dark powers?
He may know a lot, although he's not quite the same as he once was.
Why? Because
You
he's
say
mad.
he's a bit mad. Yeah.
Yes. You did not kill him with the sword, though. You all put the sword together. It's been separated for some time.
Maybe the sword by itself is enough to
So I
destroy
guess
Strahd.
the question is,
Ice, why didn't you ask the sword if it's enough to kill Strahd?
oh yeah,
I just thought it was. I thought we just needed to get to Strahd so we could kill him. Does the sword say anything after that? Does it talk to me?
You pull out the hilt of the sword to kind of like confer with it, and the sword conveys itself telepathically through emotion and speaks to you in Elvish. We can destroy Strahd. Make an insight roll to see if the sword is telling the truth, really, or its own truth. I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean, right now, like, you kind of know that the sword is saying that, but the sword is around you and hears everything that's going on. And listening to what Alistair has to say, too, the sword is a little confused. Maybe you guys are starting to put it together.
The sword is confused. Are you confused?
The sword shows you an image of it being commanded by wizards and being passed off and separated, and was ordered by Strahd to be destroyed. Obviously, Strahd fears the sword greatly.
Why does he fear you? Sword.
We only fear things that can destroy us.
I think that's
like
the
that, dragon.
smartest shit you have ever said. That is amazing.
But the problem is, we also fear things that have the potential to harm us. And maybe the sword is a way to do something that will harm Strahd. Maybe not outright kill him.
You hold a sword in
maybe
your
it's-
hand, Lice, and you remember it shows you the image of, like when Marcus is fighting Strahd and his darkness drops, that, it was burning Strahd's face. But, as Strahd stepped away out of the light of the sword, his wounds regenerated and the burns reformed. And Tog remembers talking about cutting his arm off, and Strahd was like, well, my arm will just grow back.
well, we know that Strahd went to the Amber Temple and had some sort of power gained from there. Did we ever figure out what that was?
Nope.
The only guess I would say would be Bull, because that's where Rahadin was.
That's where Rahadin
Praying.
was praying. Yeah.
That's where it makes sense.
I think we missed something there.
I think so too. We gotta go back.
Well, how far away is it? What's
Too
our
far.
time?
That's
Too
pretty
far.
Well, we could always take the stones to try to go to it.
Daerma makes an insight roll. Daerma makes an insight or arcana roll. He can pick.
I think we gotta save Irina.
How are we gonna save her if we have to get near Strahd to do
But
it?
if we can't kill Strahd, then
17.
it'd be
Daerma
phenomenal.
remembers you
But we
guys
can
taking the
aim.
teleporter pad to the Amber Temple. So
Yeah,
there's
but can we do it again?
We have to teleport to that area to teleport, or to the area in Ravenloft to teleport to the area at the temple.
Yeah, but
Right?
then if we're wrong, can we get back from the Amber Temple to Ravenloft very quickly?
It should be the same word we get there.
Yeah, well, it's just right down the. What was it? It was.
There was a hill we had to go slide
No,
down from.
I
the
wasn't
inner-
here for this session. But I'm fairly certain you went to the other teleporter and took it again back to Ravenloft.
Yeah.
But that has all changed now. That's gone. That's not an option anymore. If I remember rightly. Because we were talking about... We had one session where we were talking about taking a treasure through the teleporter to Ravenloft, but wasn't an option for some reason. I can't remember why.
I think because it was a bad idea.
Because
It was a bad idea? Oh,
They were a
okay.
bad idea.
I think it was just a bad idea.
Oh, okay. We can do that then. It was a better idea than a fucking boat, it turns out. I lost all my gold. Woo.
Not all of it. We know where it is.
I marked it.
Yeah, Daerma marked it, yeah.
Does the sword say anything else to me?
Magic can be useful, kids.
Our will together, we will be able to defeat Strahd. And pick up pieces where my former masters failed. It shows you 3 images. One image of a paladin who is being stabbed in the back by Strahd and collapses. The other one is further back in time. It shows you Votun fighting in one of the last great battles of the last war. She's surrounded by hordes of Urks and is killed. And the last one is of Marcus, who is defeated on Wolf Mountain. Where the others have failed, you will succeed. Together we will be victorious.
For Marcus. All right. We need to go somewhere now. I don't think we have much time. Is there a way we can intercept Irina? Or is she stuck at the temple?
Irina is probably
Not the temple,
close,
but
close
Ravenloft.
under guard in Ravenloft. Let's be honest. If I know Irina, she probably would have tried to escape by now if she could have.
Audience, she tried.
Viridian, do you require more dirt for subsistence?
If you want to hold on to it, sure.
What does he mean dirt? Why do you want dirt, Viridian? That's a bit weird.
It's a new diet, I think.
So,
He's trying something
well,
new.
I'm just trying to keep regular, and I find grave dirt lets me keep very regular in my dietary habits. No, so
You humans are fucking weird.
Yes, they are.
Meridian, what happened when you resurrected me?
well, it seems at the Amber Temple, when I said that there was darkness lurking in all the stones, it seems that I have found the darkness lurking inside my goddesses, and so I can no longer taste food or drink, and it seems the pain inside me only goes away if I sate my hunger on the dirt of the dead.
I just collapsed in my chair. I'm like,
That's fucked up.
yeah.
That's what that is. That's fucked up.
So you require more dirt. Would you like me to retrieve some?
I have enough dirt that I think will be okay.
Can you, like, let's be clear here. You turned her from a devil monster back into what she is now. Can you not do something about your thing?
No, unfortunately not. I felt the gifts of Adon leave me once we resurrected Daerma. It seems that I have used her gift one too many times.
Oh,
A price that you needed to pay for this?
It seems this is the price that I am paying, and I'm paying for it willingly. So,
oh, that sucks. Do you want to come and kill Strahd to make you feel better?
killing Strahd will always make my day.
Right. So we're clear. We have an option, or lack of a better option, we can try the Amber Temple to see if we miss something. Or we can just believe the sword can kill Strahd and Bolt Lice can do it and go straight for him. What do you want to do? I think this is a group decision.
With the use of the teleporters, there may be something in the Amber Temple. If there has not been any, if there's something deeper past the Godstone pool, it may hold answers for us. At worst, we'll have wasted half a day. And we could always come back here for the night. Because it is only noon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh dear, I got a bad feeling. Let's go to the Amber Temple.
I don't want to lose Irina.
Well, we're going
We'll
via
have time.
We're going via Ravenloft anyway, aren't we? So
the plan is, Tog is going to go to... We're going to the Coffin Maker shop, where the teleporter...
Coffin Maker.
Or one of the teleporters is rumored to be at. You guys never found it, but you assume it's there because based off of the riddle around Ravenloft, correct?
Mm.
Okay.
That's a good point. We don't even know where it is.
Let's just.
It's okay. We got it. We got it.
No,
It's
I
fine.
think
It's
the
fine.
riddle said
No.
where the coffins are made. So yeah.
Where the coffins.
Before you
Where the
guys
coffins
leave,
are made.
Denaxia Moonbreeze, which is Lysa's mom, comes down. So have you decided to go back to the temple? Daughter?
Yes.
Woman,
Mother.
if you don't know,
Should we come? Am I coming this
Seriously?
time so we can touch the stone of Adon and resurrect?
I will
Your
not be
father?
touching another stone.
I will touch
I
it.
will not. You can.
She can touch it.
I will touch it, of course. I did not raise my daughter to be so cowardly, but
I have
if
a
I
feeling
must-
father doesn't want to be resurrected.
what makes you so sure?
Because you're a stuck-up bitch.
Yeah. It's like, if I was him, I wouldn't want to.
Oh, she rolls her eyes when overhearing Taco's remark. Do you want your mother to come? Yes or no?
Whatever.
Oh,
Fuck it.
God.
Is she coming?
If she dies, I don't give a shit. I'm over her now. I don't care.
You've moved on. All right.
I
We're
moved
done.
on.
We're going to the. We've moved on to
you
the
have a
coffin
very
maker shop.
unique story, Lice.
There is a reason I was trying to find my father, not my mother.
I
Okay.
can see why.
So I'm going to move the time forward, say, 15 minutes.
Lice, was your mother always this unbearable?
And you guys are
I
outside the
don't
coffin
know.
maker shop. Do you guys want me to load it up?
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
Load her up.
Who's going to the front door and knocking?
Oh, no. Fuck it.
Where are we knocking? Ain't the geezer dead? Wait, no, he's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Ah, shit.
I'll knock.
No, I already
just
did
be
it.
wary, because I'm sure he's an agent of Strahd.
Oh, yeah.
If he's the teleporter there.
Alright.
Who knocks on the
Open
door?
up.
Oh, Daerma opens up here?
Why?
need a coffin.
You guys remember this. I think his name is Hemrick. He's got a beard, just raggedy old man. Closed. Closed.
Fuck you, you're not closed.
Oh, last time we come here, this was closed. For a place that has a lot of death, the coffin maker's closed a fucking lot.
I like where you're going.
No, you're right.
Yeah, from 12:15. Yeah, what is this guy doing? It'd be different if it was 12:09. What is this guy doing at 12:15? It's closed for lunch.
I was gonna say he's closed for lunchtime.
We have a funeral at 12:30, that's why we're closing.
Yeah, there's a door around the back. We can get in there.
Tog's gonna pick some locks.
Yep.
Tog
Hell
picks the
yeah.
lock. You hear like the lock jiggling open, and Hemrick's on the other side. Oh no! He recognizes you as you open the door on Tog,
Just
and he's
smile
like,
at him.
he's like, oh God.
Hey,
Hi.
hi there.
I don't want to make trouble. Please.
Unfortunately, I don't have my paladin friend here, which is quite nice. But Alistair, will you give him a hug?
Yeah, softly.
Oh God.
Do you up and like hug
Apply
him?
more.
Yeah, I guess I
apply
gotta go
more
up and hug
force
him.
to it.
He's just like
Not enough to
this
kill him.
depressed like old man with faint eyes who just stares at the ground. You feel like his scraggly beard like rustle up against your brush up against your metal chassis.
Mr. Coffin Maker,
Do you feel better?
where's the teleporter? See, my friend is being very gentle at the minute, and on command, he can be a lot more aggressive.
Sometimes I hear noise upstairs, but it's just none of my business.
Ah, set her upstairs. Okay.
Please
Well,
don't make a mess like you did last time.
It depends if there's any boxes up there, I'll be honest with you.
He doesn't like boxes.
PTSD with boxes.
He does, yeah. And it's because of you.
Yep, you started this mess.
He like stays downstairs. He doesn't want to go upstairs. Are we going upstairs?
We head upstairs.
Okay.
Until I
Look
release
around.
my hug from this person.
Nah, keep him there. Bring him with us. Actually,
No.
no, let's don't bring him with
You
us.
can leave. You can leave the nice man down here, Alistair.
I hope you feel better from my hug.
Oh. He's a little sad. You guys go upstairs. The boxes and stuff, they've been cleaned up by the guy. It's been almost a week since you've been here. Dwarma makes an Arcana roll to search for, or an investigation roll with advantage, to search for the ruins.
Oh, my bad.
Is there new boxes?
Can I do an Arcana check?
I think Dwarma has the highest one at +9, unless someone else has a higher roll.
I have
Okay,
6.
so
but,
you want me to do investigation again?
You can do investigation or Arcana.
I have
already
advantage
did
on
an Arcana
Arcana.
by accident.
Well, he has our advantage too, so you can add +2 to the roll with Alistair's help. As Alistair begins, you guys kind of look at the walls, you're looking at the floor, you're trying to find magical markings similar to the other teleporter.
It'll be a +14.
Just roll it up. Well, it's a +11.
Okay, I'll take it.
28.
I'll take it. 28.
Dwarma and like Alistair points it out. There's like a circle. You cast like a cantrip. It blows away some dust on the floor. Like a pentagram forms. It's a teleportator circle. Are we stepping on the circle and saying the word?
yeah.
I walk
Yes.
in there. I walk up there and
Yes.
say, Marianne.
Mariana. Right? Dude, you remembered it, Dwarma? You remembered it, didn't you, Dwarma? That was the one, right?
That
Yeah,
was
I
the
did
one.
this-
That was the
guard post. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that was one from the guard post? That wasn't the one this one, right?
yeah, not the one that you gave.
But you
with
still
the-
kind of remembered it. I give you
Yeah, I
props
thought
for
it was
that.
Maria for a second, and I was just like,
It's
no,
like,
that's
yeah,
not
it's
it.
something. Dwarma, make an insight roll.
Oh,
Son of a bitch. Okay.
As long as he's not saying roll for initiative. Fine.
No,
9.
I'll just roll a d20. If Strahd rolls a 20, he changes all the locks on the door. But he doesn't change the locks because he wants you to come find him. You guys teleport to the teleportator circle in Ravenloft. Are we going to let Lice put in the stone to the Amber Temple? I'm not loading the map up, but we can load up the map, change the ambience and all that if we want to.
yes.
You want me to?
I
Yeah.
think we're getting Ember Temple first, don't we?
Amber
That's the
Temple
plan.
first, yeah.
Yep.
It
Alright.
And
seems
Lice is
crazy,
doing
but
it. Lice needs to make an Arcana roll.
I thought I just knew how to do it.
She does, but I mean,
Nah,
we
it
haven't
costs
always make her.
souls, doesn't it?
Well, that was I kind of like some of the legend behind it. This is powered by soul magic. Lice successfully uses it since Lice knows about the Elven Waystones, right?
What
And
about my mother?
your mother is there, but you've surpassed your mother now
Yeah.
as far as learning and studying and adventuring. Your mother is a little bit more narrow-minded. I think she is transmutation magic or something, right? We actually have her character sheet.
Yeah, transmutation.
She's a level
I have
5
no
wizard.
idea.
So you've far surpassed her as far as ability.
Oh yeah.
Lice, you successfully... Last time when Toggle just threw it in, it was a jarring movement through the waystone. Everything jars and swirls around you. And you're in where the Stone of Bull is at. You've successfully traversed through the waystone. We're actually in the room.
Nice.
Where you feel the radiation of dark power. Breathe in your hunger, your belly aches. As you're near the stone of the darkness. And that's where we'll end our session, I think, right, guys? It's probably a good stopping point.
Snap.
So we'll
fine,
start off
okay.
in the Amber Temple as you guys are kind of continuing the search. It doesn't take very long to travel through the stones. And this is how Strahd travels to the stones so quickly. It's actually at 12:54. So I'll pause our game.
Wow, we done
Post
that
it.
super quick. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were doing pretty good there. You guys are planning. I like the planning. I like the talking. So we'll start off in the Amber Temple.
I think
Yeah.
this
Never
is
thought
right.
I'd hear
This,
that at the beginning of the session.
this feels right.
As a half elf, can I use the stones?
You don't know them.
Merlin changed you in a lot of different ways, for sure. But lice, like the elven waystones, are like particularly elven made. Somehow Strahd has gained the knowledge of using them. As you guys were in his study at one time, like Strahd is extremely well learned, right? He had thousands of books, the most expansive library in all of Barovia. So somehow Strahd has learned to master the waystones. Lice, again, story-wise, Lice and maybe her mother are the best ones, but definitely Lice is the most skilled. Like, I'd give her advantage on a roll or something to get to a point, moving through the teleportation circle. Or not knowing the command word to a certain one or something like that. Cool?
Cool.
The giant stone, the godstone of Bull, towers above you.
Cool.
In the cold Amber Temple. You guys putting all on your winter clothing on?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I forgot to. I'm currently freezing my tits up.
Toggle's
I-
tipple goes hard. Nipples goes hard as diamonds.
Tipples.
Alright, see y'all.
See you guys later.
Bye, Neil.
Bye, Neil.
I'm sticking around if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next week.
Awesome.
I am
Bye, guys.
looking
Guys
forward to
later.
going back to the Amber Temple, actually, because I
Yeah.
can search for shit now.
Yeah.
I forgot to
think,
do
um,
the printer shop with you, Daerma, but you kind of breezed over that one. You could have probably rolled up to get some more ink if you wanted that.
Right?
I think the ring at the minute is going to end up in
Alarian?
Alarian's hands, and then
Yeah.
we'll talk about it next session.
She's pretty good about showing up and stuff, so it's just when she
Yeah.
gets sick and stuff, it's okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next session.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like half and half because the ability from that ring is really good for her, but the AC and the save and throw thing is really good for me.
It's just a
so-
really good ring. It's, a reward
Yeah.
for beating that really challenging encounter. Originally I was going to give Shaq the Staff of the Woodlands, which is a really cool staff. I was going to have the tree like transform, and
Yeah, I know that.
the druids would have, the Fanes would have given Shaq, there's a really powerful staff, but it's okay. We'll just breeze on past it, Taco.
Oh, give him the stuff.
We can. It's already over. Well,
Right,
Shaq
go
hasn't
on
been
it.
here for a couple of times. The ring is really powerful though too. So,
Yeah, the ring's good.
and
Actually, give it to. Yeah, I honestly agree with you, Dog. Give it to Ilarian.
The thing is, the AC and the save and throw thing is kind of meh for her, but the item use is good. It depends. I don't know. It all depends on how she gets her sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
It could be really
That's
good
what
for
it comes
toggle
down to.
too, right? Because toggle is up in someone's face, getting saving throws, and also
Exactly.
AC.
Then, yeah, the save and throw is the big part for me. Because that means I can pass some wisdom saves that otherwise I wouldn't be able to. But hey. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce.
See you later,
and
Tog.
I'll see you next week. Cheers for the session. It was good.
Thanks, Tog.
Okay. See you later.
See you, buddy.
Bye, Tog.
You want to
I'm
say
gonna
anything,
head out.
Daerma? Okay, see you later, Daerma.